Rams basketball on WMIX. Lady Rams basketball is powered by the official voice of the Mount Vernon Lady Rams, Community First Bank of the Heartland. Welcome back to personal banking. You can also watch Lady Rams basketball with streaming video on WMIXsports.com. Lady Rams basketball is also sponsored by Red Lake College. See how you can save thousands on your education at rlc.edu. The Medicine Shop of Mount Vernon, Ford Square and King City Chrysler. You can count on us. State Farm Insurance Agent Tony Wills. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Second Chance Auto, Banterra Bank, Good Samaritan Regional Health Center, Raising a Hospital, Raising the Bar. Sarah Staley, your country financial agent. Schmidt Chevrolet of Mount Vernon, and also by the Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois, Heartland Accounting, Central Christian Church, and People's National Bank. It's time to join Chris Hugo and Danny Czerwinski from the WMIX Sports Mobile Studios, driven by Ford Square and King City Chrysler. Lady Rams pregame starts now.
And good evening. Glad to have you with us from the Schott Center on the campus of Althoff Catholic High School. Tonight, the Lady Rams put their perfect 6-0 South 7 Conference mark on the line here against the Althoff Lady Crusaders. Glad to have you aboard. Chris Hugo with Danny Czerwinski alongside. Hard to believe we are together again. Jeff Crow here with us as well in the WMIX Sports Mobile Studios. Video online tonight at WMIXsports.com. We hope you enjoy that. 50,000 watts of Lady Rams basketball tonight on WMIX FM. Mount Vernon, Marion, Effingham. A free service from Withers Broadcasting. We'll tell you more about this matchup between the 16-5 Mount Vernon Lady Rams and the 7-10 Althoff Lady Crusaders as we go along. But Danny, once we get to those Central Christian Church starting lineups, probably the key fact in this one is Althoff's going to be down one of their toughest players, if not their toughest.
Well, their best player, obviously, Kimber Hill, out with a twisted ankle. She is walking around here tonight on crutches. And when she does walk, there's not a lot of pressure put on that ankle of hers, and it is in different colors, different shapes, different forms. I mean, it does not look good. She will not play. She's out at least a week. So Lady Rams catch a break here on the road in a very difficult place to play. That may help Mount Vernon. It may not. We shall see.
We shall see indeed. We need to slip out for a quick break here on your Lady Rams pregame show. When we come back, we'll talk more about this matchup between the Lady Rams and the Lady Crusaders here from the Schott Center in Belleville. From the WMIX Sports Mobile Studios, this is Lady Rams pregame on Lady Rams basketball, powered by Community First Bank.
Pancakes, bad hips, rickety knees? Why not try aquatic therapy? The Red Lake College Aquatic Center has more than a swimming pool. Try a 6-lane, 75-foot lap pool, along with a whirlpool 10 feet in diameter, and a 10-foot by 20 hydrotherapy pool. Aquatic therapy is very affordable. In many cases, the tuition is waived entirely. With special access and dressing areas for the elderly and physically challenged, getting in the water is easy. Experts are on hand to assist with various areas of aquatic fitness and rehab. Call 437-5321, extension 1207, or visit rlc.edu.
The 2012 model year in clearance event is in full swing. Hi, Mike Russell, General Manager, Schmidt Ford of Salem. If the deal is what you've been waiting for, now is the time. On select models, choose from 0% financing or rebates up to $6,000. Trade your current vehicle in and receive up to a $1,000 additional rebate on many models. Are you a Farm Bureau member? Great. Receive an additional $500 on most models. You can see the time to save is now. Come see us at Schmidt Ford of Salem, 1815 West Main, Salem, Illinois, or give us a call at 618-548-1711.
New hospitals, trusted physicians, and dedicated staff, it's clear that our local healthcare industry is helping to make our community stronger every day. Hi, I'm Terry Prosize, a commercial lender and healthcare banking specialist at Community First Bank. I'm putting over 20 years of healthcare and business experience to work for our medical community and local businesses. Whether you have an expanding physician practice, an existing business, or hoping to start a new business, I have the financial prescription for you.
Community First Bank with locations in Mount Vernon, Woodlawn, Dixonite. Welcome back to Personal Banking. Member FDIC, Equal Housing.
This is your home for Lady Rams Radio, WMIX.
And we welcome you back to the WMIX Sports Mobile Studios, driven by Ford Square. Schedule your service appointments online at fordsquare.com. Of course, or stop by and see them at 1501 Broadway in Mount Vernon. Chris Hugo with Danny Czerwinski and Jeff Crow in the WMIX Sports Mobile Studios. Of course, tonight, video online at WMIXsports.com. We're also on 94.1 FM. Glad to have you aboard. A reminder, tomorrow night there will not be video at Centralia due to the blackout policy at the CHS Arena. We will have the Rams and the Orphans for you here on 94.1 FM. We will also have audio only at WMIXsports.com. That's the Rams, that's the Orphans, that's tomorrow night. But here tonight, it's the 16-5 Lady Rams, who are 6-0 in the South 7 Conference, and the 3-2 Althoff Lady Crusaders in South 7 play. And Danny, a win here tonight of the utmost importance for the Lady Rams seeking the South 7 crown.
Well, if you're going to win a conference championship, you're going to have to obviously defend your home court, but you're going to have to win a game or two on the road. And Mount Vernon's at 6-0. You've got this one tonight. You got a road game at Centralia, and you got a Marion team coming to your place. You know, plus another one. It's one of these games. This is a swing game. This is one of those games where we're driving over tonight. We're wondering, you know, what Mount Vernon will do. You know, how's it going to come out against a team they split with this year? And then you roll in and you see Kimber Hill not playing for Althoff. So then your mind says, okay, one of two things going to happen. Mount Vernon's going to come out, be aggressive, take over, win this game. Or Althoff will bond together. A lot of times what you see is when a star player is out, that team will bond together and play much better. And we'll see how these two teams come out. Long bus trip, drive over, cold Thursday night in January. We'll see how the Lady Rams come out.
We will see how they come out indeed. About 10 minutes away from the start of this one between the Mount Vernon Lady Rams and the Althoff Lady Crusaders. Don't forget, Polar Plunge is coming up, and of course, that benefits the Law Enforcement Torch Run. Polar Plunge is a unique opportunity to support the Special Olympics athletes by taking a flying leap. A leap into the frigid waters of Wren Lake. That'll be on March 2nd at noon at South Sandusky Beach in Benton. Withers Broadcasting and Data Communications proud to be a sponsor of this event. To find out more about how you can take the Polar Plunge for Special Olympics Illinois and freeze for a reason, log on to plungeillinois.com. Withers Broadcasting and Data Communications proud to be a part of that event. Also proud to be a part of the Mount Vernon Township High School Hall of Fame. We remind you the tickets for the class of 2013 induction ceremony are now on sale. The dinner will be held at the MVTHS Gymnasium, better known to you as Shagnon Gym, on Saturday, February the 16th, and will begin at 6:30. Tickets for the Hall of Fame event are just $20 each. Will be purchased at One Stop Flooring America at 318 South 10th in Mount Vernon, or email mvthshof@yahoo.com. We're going to take a quick break, come back to your WMIX Sports Mobile Studios for more talk of the Mount Vernon Lady Rams and the Althoff Lady Crusaders here from Belleville. We'll take a break. This is Lady Rams basketball powered by ComFirst.
I'm meteorologist Dave Bowers. We'll look at your next ride weather. Turning cloudy tonight, a bit of freezing drizzle and flurries late, a low at 23. Tomorrow, still pockets of freezing drizzle early, so watch for icy spots. Otherwise, clouds will give way to sunshine. Not as cold in the afternoon, a high of 38. Mostly clear and cold tomorrow night, low 16 to 20. Then on Saturday, lots of sunshine and cold. High temperature only 31. Next ride weather from WMIX, Mount Vernon, Illinois.
Hi, this is Jim Flagg, commercial banker for People's National Bank in Mount Vernon. People's National Bank has served local businesses and farmers for over 100 years. With a wide variety of deposit and loan products, we have all your banking needs covered. From opening or expanding a business to purchasing a farm implement for the upcoming season, People's National Bank is here to help. Stop by today and let us show you what a true community bank can do for you.
People's National Bank, serving Southern Illinois farmers and businesses since 1909. Member FDIC.
Don't you hate it when one of your family members borrow your car and then you get in to find all of your settings changed? Hi, Roy Schmidt, Ford dealer at Ford Square, Mount Vernon. The 2013 Ford Escape boasts Ford My Key technology, which lets you program individual keys so two family members can share the car, yet have personalized settings take effect when they use their unique keys. Wow. With its safety features, best-in-class fuel economy, and aerodynamic design, the 2013 Ford Escape S at Ford Square is perfect for everyone. Save $2,000 on this king of the crossovers when you finance through Ford Motor Credit, including 3 payments on us. Come and see and test drive the 2013 Ford Escape at Ford Square, Mount Vernon, 1501 Broadway in Mount Vernon, Illinois, or log on to FordSquare.com.
Back to Lady Rams basketball, powered by Community First Bank.
And we welcome you back inside the Schott Center on the campus of Althoff Catholic High School. Glad to have you. Chris Hugo with Danny Czerwinski tonight as the Lady Rams battle the Althoff Crusaders in South 7 Conference play. Jeff Crow brings you the video on WMIXSports.com. Avery Barton keeps us back on the air back at our Mount Vernon studios here on WMIX FM. And DC, it's an important one tonight. We talked about in our first segment about the Lady Rams needing to win this one to keep those South 7 Conference hopes alive. And it's important because you have the Lady Crusaders sitting back at 3-2 with 4 games left in the conference after this one. 1 against each team remaining, of course, Carbondale, Cahokia, Centralia, and Marion. Lady Rams after tonight will still have Centralia, Marion, and Cahokia left on their schedule with Centralia on the road. So an important get for the Lady Rams if they want to have that South 7 Conference crown outright.
That's the thing. I mean, the regional seedings came out today. It's set and done. Mount Vernon's a 1 seed. You're not playing for regional anymore as far as ranking go. You're now playing for a conference title. It's so very important to have an opportunity to win a conference championship, and that's what Mount Vernon has here. This becomes a win. If you can get one here, you set yourself up to get some hardware at the end of the year.
Well, and set yourself up to get some hardware indeed. The Lady Rams were the #1 seed at that regional, of course, that will take place at Herrin. So that'll be of the utmost importance for the Lady Rams, that #1 seed. Of course, taking a look at the rest of the way, you have Massac County is the #2, if I recall correctly. Carbondale's the 3, Herrin the 4. That means Marion's a 5, so you theoretically could possibly have a matchup between the Lady Rams and Herrin again in what would be technically round #2.
Yeah.
And that was a close one back on December the 20th.
That's a tough matchup. I mean, that's a tough matchup for Mount Vernon to come out and get Herrin probably on 4. A very difficult matchup, very hard thing to do. And that, to me, is a case where, rankings and whatever else, that's a tough draw for Mount Vernon if they have to play Herrin, especially on Herrin's home floor.
Well, tough one indeed. We are here from the Schott Center on the campus of Althoff Catholic High School. The Mount Vernon Lady Rams and the Althoff Crusaders. Should be a good one here tonight. And, of course, Danny, we have a lot of games going on in girls basketball night, but this one probably one of the ones that many are keeping their eye on due to its impact on the South 7 Conference here tonight. But you also take a look at these two teams in previous battles, and they have split this year, with Althoff winning at the Mascoutah tournament and the Lady Rams winning back at their home court at Shagnon Gym.
And that's the thing. The Mascoutah tournament was kind of a funky game. It was late at night. It was one of those deals where, both teams had to play late and had to get over there and do this kind of thing. And snowy winter night, which Mount Vernon has to drive a long way. So it took longer than normal. So, I mean, it's one of those different things. And Mount Vernon came back and played a very good game on that night. Defense really gave Mount Vernon a win in that ball game at home against Althoff. Althoff had really a lot of trouble getting a lot of shots off, a lot of good shots. When they did get a shot, they didn't make it. So it's a case of Mount Vernon had a very nice win at home, but boy, you got to really do some different things here. This is a very difficult place to play.
Well, a difficult place to play indeed. And we're glad to be bringing you to tonight on WMIX FM and online with video at WMIXsports.com. Hope to have a busy scoreboard for you tonight when we get back to Mount Vernon, of course, on WMIXsports.com. Of course, we'll have that later on tonight. Of course, you can stay up to date on Twitter. Follow us at WMIX Sports, and if you like, there's a feed always on the front page of WMIXsports.com. Can't forget about Facebook and YouTube. We're there as well. Log on to our aforementioned website. And, of course, we look ahead. 1A and 2A girls postseason pairings already announced, but we wait for 3A and 4A tomorrow. You pretty well know who is going to play. It's just a matter of when at this point. Of course, now Herrin Regional. #1 Mount Vernon will await the winner of #4 Herrin versus #5 Marion. 2 and 3 Massac and Carbondale will play each other in one semifinal. You assume probably maybe a Monday and then a Wednesday doubleheader and then possibly a Thursday, but we'll know for sure tomorrow.
Right. That's when we all wait on to come around and see what happens.
No doubt about that. Of course, we have about 2 minutes before we will head to the national anthem and get you your Central Christian Church starting lineups. Glad to be back with you on WMIXsports.com. We apologize for the internet difficulties here at the Schott Center. Back online. Glad to have you. Of course, we're on Twitter at WMIX Sports. Plenty going on. The Mount Vernon Rams, of course, have a big matchup tomorrow on the road at the CHS Arena against the Orphans. The Rams took the first matchup back on November the 30th. Now we cycle through the South 7 Conference a second time, and it's a different look Orphan team coached by Lee Bennett now.
Different look Orphan team. A lot of momentum. They just finished second in Salem, losing to Edwardsville in the title game. But, again, it's a different kind of ball game. You got to go to Centralia and play the Orphans on their home floor. The place will be rocking tomorrow night.
Should be rocking indeed. And, of course, we will have audio only for you at WMIXsports.com. And video blackout rules apply tomorrow night at Centralia. Rams video returns, of course, on Friday, February the 1st when the Althoff Crusaders come to Shagnon Gymnasium. We're going to honor America here from the Schott Center. We'll come back to your Central Christian Church starting lineups. This is Lady Rams basketball powered by Community First Bank.
What is good sports talk, really? Around these parts, it's the WMIX Saturday Sports Show. Every Saturday morning after the 8 o'clock news. The vast assortment of interviews and knowledgeable in-studio discussion. It's the most content-driven local sports show on the radio dial. And it's every Saturday morning after the 8 o'clock news, only on AM 940 and WMIXSports.com, where you can listen on your computer, smartphone, or any device. It's all made possible by Crossroads Community Hospital. It's more than a hospital. It's what healthcare should be.
Hi, this is Susan Sahaki with People's National Bank in Mount Vernon. People's National Bank is focused on providing the best possible customer service and products to meet the needs of our customers. If you aren't receiving the products and service you deserve, maybe it's time to make a change. Change the name of your bank for the last time and make the switch to People's National Bank.
People's National Bank, proudly serving Southern Illinois since 1909, member FDIC.
Hello, I'm Morgan. A few months ago, my gynecologist said that I needed surgery, a hysterectomy. I thought for sure I'd have to leave Southern Illinois to have it done, but I was surprised to find out that not only could Good Samaritan Regional Health Center do the surgery, they had one of the nation's most advanced surgical systems. They called it the Da Vinci. It was basically this robot that translated whatever movements the surgeon was making into even tinier, more precise movements. My doc even told me that over 100 of these procedures had been done at Good Samaritan. Well, the surgery went great, and I was out of the hospital in no time. And because I was close to home, my whole family was with me every step of the way. Good Samaritan is my new hospital of choice. And starting in 2013, they'll be opening an all-new regional health center with even more advanced services. It makes me happy to know they'll still be around when my kids have families and need specialized medical care. That means a lot to me.
Good Samaritan Regional Health Center. Raising a hospital, raising the bar.
For more scores and insight, follow us on Twitter at WMIX Sports. Now, back to the Lady Rams on WMIX.
Pretty nice atmosphere at the Shot Center as we meet the starting lineups tonight here over the public address. Chris Hugo with Danny Czerwinski alongside Jeff Crow with us in your WMIX Sports Mobile Studios, of course, driven by Ford Square and King City Chrysler. Don't forget about the Express Loop at King City Chrysler. Quite the interesting national anthem. We thought the broadcast day was concluding, but nonetheless, it's not. We're still here. We're 24 hours. That's a thing of the past for many, but here tonight, the Lady Rams are 16-5, battling a 7-10 Althoff Lady Crusader bunch. And Todd Hill's starting lineup, Danny, brought to you by Central Christian Church. Going to look a little bit different than the last time we saw.
A little
Althoff.
Different as he'll start number 5, Danielle Hawthorne, number 10, Rachel Kaltwasser, number 22, Anna Hanger, number 35, Madison Weilbacher, and number 42, Alana Bromwell for Todd Hill's Althoff Crusaders.
Starting lineups, of course, are presented by Central Christian Church. Discover the excitement at Central Christian Church in Mount Vernon, where they offer exciting worship experiences packed with energy, relevant teaching, and awesome programming for children and youth. Log on to thenewcentral.com for service times and more information. As we meet Jeff Lonan's undefeated in terms of the South 7 Conference, Jeff Lonan's Lady Rams.
For the Lady Rams tonight, the lineup that Coach Lonan's been going with lately, number 10, Claire Ryan, number 12, Courtney Scarborough, number 24, Aaliyah Palmer, number 25, Kelby Kuyava, number 35, Hannah Owens for Jeff Lonan's Mount Vernon Lady Rams.
There you go. It's presented by Central Christian Church, where incredible things are happening. Look no further than their website, thenewcentral.com, where you can watch their Friday night and Sunday services online. It's thenewcentral.com. Central Christian Church, loving God and loving people. Of course, Althoff will be dressed in their home whites tonight with golden numerics trimmed in navy and navy diamond on each side of the trunks. Lady Rams, meanwhile, will be dressed in their away blacks tonight with orange numerics trimmed in white. About to get underway, of course.
Well, one thing you can't do if you're Mount Vernon is look over there and see Kimber Hill out and go, okay, we got this one.
Right.
So one thing you cannot do, you cannot let up.
Because if I recall correctly, Kaltwasser and Weilbacher, either one of the Weilbachers can get you from the arc.
Yeah.
We'll see what happens here tonight. Will the Lady Rams play a little cocky? We certainly hope not here in the early going. The Lady Rams will move left to right as you look at your radio, while Althoff will move right to left. It'll be Alana Bromwell and Hannah Owens here for the tip. It's presented by Community First Bank of the Heartland. Of course, at Community First Bank, see Debbie or Bria Ashby for personal banking to Mount Vernon, or log on to comfirstbank.net. It's Althoff within the backcourt across the timeline here to the left. Kaltwasser's looking for the lob to Bromwell. Turn around underneath off the right-hand kiss, no good. Rebound will come all the way to the timeline. And it'll belong to the Crusaders. They will reestablish, of course, in the backcourt. Kaltwasser walks across with the right-hand dribble, 7:42 left to go in the first quarter. Still no score. Off a screen up top. Kaltwasser bounces off to the right side for Hawthorne. Ooh, nice play to Bromwell underneath. Can't finish, and the rebound to go to Hannah Owens. Back together tonight, DC, myself, here on WMIX for Lady Rams basketball against the Althoff Crusaders. Hope you're enjoying it thus far. Video online awaiting you at WMIXsports.com or audio from any device. 7:17 to go. Lady Rams with it. Stuck off the intense defense by Althoff. Madison Weilbacher with the steal. Throws it up top. Kaltwasser, runner in the lane. Is going to be blocked away. And a foul on the Lady Rams. Lady Rams turned it over without getting a shot attempt. 7:08 remains in the first quarter. No score.
I would expect Althoff to let their guards kind of take over tonight. I really would in this kind of ball game, just to kind of get them up and down the floor in a flow that Mount Vernon doesn't want to deal with.
Lady Rams had some congestion in the paint trying to block the shot attempt, and that's since Kaltwasser the line to shoot two.
I got some stuff to take away that congestion, let me tell you.
Oh, whew. Rachel Kaltwasser makes the first. We have a score, 1-0. Althoff on top, 7:08 mark of this first quarter. We're on the air tomorrow night for the Rams and Orphans from the CHS Arena. Video, or no video, audio only on WMIXsports.com as Kaltwasser drains both. It's a 2-0 lead. Lady Rams trying to stay undefeated, and it's now 7. This would be win number 7, oddly enough. 7 minutes to play in the first quarter. It's going to be Ryan off of the right wing. Ooh, nice screen move up top. 3 on the way from Palmer. It's going to be long. Falls back down in the hands of Ryan. Puts it back up and in. Claire has the offensive board and the points. So second chance points. Ties it up here with 6:46 to play.
I think if you're Mount Vernon with Hill being out tonight, I think an opportune time for them would be to get into paint and get to the rim, whether it's guards or the post players.
Off to the left. Good ball fake there as Hanger goes left. Throws it underneath Bromwell. Tipped out of bounds by Palmer. And the Crusaders will have to reset. 6:33 mark of the first, tied at 2. And, of course, Lady Rams probably played their best defensive game of the year back at Shagnog against these Lady Crusaders. Bromwell has it in the corner onto the inbound. Back to the right wing for Hawthorne. Right-handed dribble, throws back. Kaltwasser left alone to shoot. 3 on the way is going to be no good. Long off the iron. Rebound to Ryan. Ryan skies for the rebound. 6:20 mark of the first quarter, tied at 2. Lady Rams looking to take the lead here. Where are they going to go? They're going to turn it over. That's where Kaltwasser's going to pick it up left side. Link the floor. Blocked by Ryan. Looked like a clean block, but we're going to have a push. Okay.
Yep, not going to get that call one-on-one. And Kaltwasser establishing herself early on here as the difference for Althoff in this game so far.
And we are tied at 2 with 6:10 to play, but Kaltwasser looking to get points number 3 and 4 at the line here. No field goals thus far for the Crusaders. 6:10 to play in the first quarter. First free throw is no good. From Rachel Kay. Familiar faces, new places. Don't forget, Bria is at Community First Bank's 42nd Street location in Mount Vernon for all that personal banking. Gladly welcoming you back to personal banking at Community First Bank. Member FDIC. 1-2 that time is the back end for Kaltwasser, 3-2. Althoff takes the lead with 6:06 to play in the first quarter, right across the timeline. Now off to the left elbow. Nice move off the baseline. A bounce pass hitting Palmer in stride for the deuce. It's 4-2, 4-3 Lady Rams.
High-low give and go. Put to her at the left elbow. And Palmer cuts back outside, then cuts back to her right, leaves her man. Just a simple turn and bounce pass and layup for the Lady Rams.
That's Hanger with it off the left wing, looking around to the top for Madison Weilbacher. Right-hand dribble to the wing on the right side. Throws back to Kaltwasser up top. Now off left. Hanger's going to try to make a move off Scarborough. Throws back to the wing off a screen. 3's on the way. Ooh, no good from Kaltwasser. And the rebound will go to Palmer. Here come the Lady Rams in transition. Hoping for a big play here up the right. Bounce pass to Ryan. Almost tipped away. Shook the defender. Bounced off to the right sideline for Scarborough. Back to Ryan off of the arc. 5:20 to go in the quarter. Still a 4-3 ball game. Lady Rams on top and looking to extend that lead here. Owen's got a touch up top. Throws off to the right side for Ryan. Great lead pass. Here comes Scarborough underneath. Got her own rebound off the miss. It's tipped out of bounds by Althoff. And a good opportunity here for the Lady Rams. Up 4-3. 5:08 to go in the first.
Well, Mount Vernon very energetic here. Good start for the Lady Rams early on.
I'd say. Left of the bucket inbound will come from Kelby Kay. All alone is Claire Ryan. Easy points. She has 4. Lady Rams have 6. It's 5:03 mark of the first. Off of the right wing, Hanger with the basketball overhead, throws up to the top for Weilbacher. Some of the Crusaders are in golden headbands. Ooh, almost turned over there off of the right elbow. Kick out's going to come. Nice head fake there. Weilbacher up top. It's going to miss the 3 short. Lady Rams will try for the rebound, but they save it right into Bromwell even. Brommeyer would be Oakville. Now a turnover by Althoff up the left side. Here we go. 4:37 mark of the first. Lady Rams doubling up the Crusaders, 6-3. It's a name game here tonight.
Yep.
Hey, we're having timeout on the floor. This timeout's presented by the Medicine Shop, 2339 Broadway in Mount Vernon. This year, make a resolution to support your local community and businesses like the Medicine Shop, family-owned for more than 30 years. 4:37 left to play in the first quarter. 6-3 is your score. The Lady Rams hanging on to a 3-point lead will have a big opportunity out of the timeout huddle. And, of course, DC, who's alongside. We talked about in the pregame how big of a get this is for the Lady Rams to try to get this game, try to keep that South 7 Conference mark as an undefeated one. Thus far doing okay, but some ball handling mistakes haunted them early, but they seem to be coming out of that and defending well in Althoff's zone.
Well, and that's a good start. I think Mount Vernon is going to be happy if Althoff's going to launch threes as long as they defend them. If you get a hand up like they have been, I don't think they're going to be too worried about Althoff shooting threes from out there.
Inbound will come into the backcourt. Side out of bounds, far side, 4:34 to play in the first. 6-3 is your Lady Ram lead. Bounce pass up the right side, nobody there. Oh, like I say, it was tipped by Althoff. That was in my blind spot. I guess so. Lady Ram will inbound here in the front court. It'll come into the corner for Palmer. One dribble, throws to the top for Ryan between the circles. 4:26 to play in the first. It's a 6-3 ball game. Lady Rams on top. Something's on fire here in Shot Center. Maybe it's going to be the Lady Rams underneath. Oh, it's a nice move. Shook the defender off of the right block, and that extends Lady Ram lead 8-3.
All 4 field goals for Lady Rams in the paint, exposing the fact that Hill is not in the lineup.
Touche. 4:07 mark, mid-post on the right side. Oh, turned over. The Crusaders have the pass intercepted by Claire Ryan. 4 minutes to play in the first. She'll dribble to the circle. Will she move left or will she move right? It's going to be a right pass. It's going to be intercepted, but Cardenas couldn't hang on, so Lady Rams will restart here with 3:54 to go.
It's a good start for Mount Vernon. A lot of energy, which is what you need here on the road.
Short corner pass. We'll go to Palmer. Dribble and somehow tied her up that baseline. Throws it out of bounds off of Bromwell, and the Lady Rams will maintain possession. 3:50 to play in the first. It's 8-3. Lady Rams up 5. We'll look for Herrin Lake College Player of the Game in our post-game show. Herrin Lake College, we can save thousands of dollars on your collegiate education. Find out how at rlc.edu. Ryan with the basketball, backs up to the circle. 3:44 to play in this first quarter. 8-3 score. Lady Rams are up 5. Ryan coming around to the right wing, dribbles with the left, stops in the paint, jump stop, gives over to the right baseline. Owens, a mid-range jumper's good.
Nice shot, knocking down the mid-range jumper, 10-3.
Not bad. 7-point lead for the Lady Rams. Up top, Hanker's going to throw off to the left side for Kaltwasser. Left-hand dribble, back to the right, steps wing, throws to the top. Ooh, Hawthorne was thinking about it. Now throws off right side for Hanker. Crossover dribble outside the paint. Gets back right wing, launching a 3 is Hawthorne. It's going to be left short. Rebound underneath Bromwell. Owens will fight for it. We'll have a jump ball. And the possession arrow favors, I believe, the Lady Rams.
Yep, favors the Lady Rams. It's a good start. Mowry Mount Vernon is playing very well here tonight.
They need a win here on the road to maintain that composure in the South 7 Conference. 6-0 coming in. 3:05 mark of the first. It's 10-3. Ryan with the basketball. At the circle. Throws back left of it now for Cuyava. Coming around is Courtney. Scarborough looks back off of the right side. Palmer had a touch now to Owens off of the right block. Trying to pivot. Lobs it up to the top for Scarborough. 2:48 mark of this first quarter. We'll get you a Tony Wilt scoreboard update here in a moment once we get some scores rolling into the WMIX Sports Mobile Studios. We have one at the moment. Well, I guess one's better than nothing. We'll get that to you here in a bit. Cuyava with it up top, launching a 3. It's going to be off the mark. Rebound to Hawthorne. Here come the Crusaders, 3-on-1. It's going to be up the right side. Good turnaround for Bromwell off the block and count it. And a foul.
Too easy. Mount Vernon didn't get back defensively. May cost them a 3-point play.
It is 10-5 now with 2:27 to play. That's the first field goal for Althoff. Comes at the 2:27 mark.
That's the second foul on Hannah Owens. That's Lady Rams' third, not for Mount Vernon. Hannah Owens will have to step out, so Natalie Williamson's going to have to give Mount Vernon some big minutes.
Big minutes indeed. With 2:27 to play in the first, Bromwell is at the line shooting the and 1, trying to make it a 4-point game, and she'll knock it down.
Owens going out 2 fouls is going to really hamper Mount Vernon in this first half.
It's going to do a lot. 2:23 to play in the first. Scarborough fighting for position across the timeline. Threw off left corner. Now coming around to the right wing is Ryan. Throws up top Palmer. Back off of the right. Scarborough's going to try to dribble drive, and there's a foul.
Tight call.
I'd say. That T-shirt's getting a little too tight. Maybe you need a new one. If you need T-shirts, hoodies, Letterman's jackets, or any type of apparel for your school, organization, or business, see Big Dave at All Stars and Stitches. just west of Benton High School, or call 435-5555. Off of the right wing, Ryan back into the corner, Scarborough. Left-hand dribble, throws back to the top for Ryan. 2:06 mark of the first quarter. 4-point game, 10-6 Lady Rams on top. Left wing, Palmer looking down low. Throws to the top, Cuiava between the circles. Back over right arc for Ryan. We will see if the absence of Hannah Owens is going to be a big one here for Lady Rams. Thus far, not. They get it down low. There's Palmer again, and Leah Palmer's big when you need her to be all the time.
She faked out Bromwell. She kept looking, and she kind of gave up, and Bromwell quit, and then Palmer went and scored.
Lady Rams doubling up Althoff, 12-6. Kaltwasser off a crossover. Left wing, throws back to the top. Cardenas looking for Bromwell. She'll have to chase it off of the baseline. Now throws back to the top, tipped over to the right side. Lob play coming off the right for Bromwell, off the double team. She'll kick it to the outside. That looks like Hanger coming around right. Cardenas up top to Hawthorne with 1:22 to go in the first. Crusaders are trailing 12-6, but a nice curl off of the post. Ooh, and cleaned up beautifully by Bromwell. After the Hawthorne miss, it's now 12-8.
She's been very active, 5 points, and active on the glass on both ends.
Now 1:06 to go here in the first quarter. Lady Ram lead again is just 4. 12-8 your score. We'll drop below the 1 minute mark here. Cuiava with it up top. She's between the circles. Goes off left, trying to get past Cardenas. Scarborough with it up top. Throws back to the right side. They're going to lob it in. Cuiava down to Ryan. Off glass. No good. Williamson trying for the rebound. That's going to be off of Lady Ram Uni. It's going to be Althoff basketball. Length of the floor with 45.9 seconds to go in the first quarter. It's 12-8. Big opportunity for the Crusaders here. With 45.9 ticks of that first quarter clock left to go, Crusaders can make it a one-possession ball game with either bucket, whether it's a 2 or a 3. It's 12-8 now. Off to the left, it's Hanger. Bounce pass to the free throw line, nearly lost. Palmer will get in there and force a jump ball. Alternate possession rule would suggest Althoff. Unable to see the possession arrow from here. Just going to have to remember where it was last time. So it'll be Althoff basketball. Trigger will come far side out of bounds here in the front court. They'll bring Hanger off of the deep right wing with 30 seconds. Hawthorne a 3, and it's going to be off the mark. Rebound off of the right block. It'll come to Ryan with 27 seconds. Lady Rams remain up 4. 12-8 your score as we near the completion of this first quarter. Ryan having trouble getting across off of the double team. They tried to trap her in the corner. Cuiava eyes a 3, right corner. Looks good. It is. 15-8. Lady Rams are up 7 on a big tray by Kelby Kay. Now with 8 seconds, Hanger across the timeline. With 5, Hawthorne's going to have it poked away. She'll step out of bounds. Lady Rams will have it with 2.6 seconds left here in the first, up 7.
Great start for Mount Vernon. They're going to lead after the first quarter. Pressure by Althoff bothered Mount Vernon a little bit, but not much.
2.6 seconds to go. It'll be Cuiava to trigger in the backcourt into Ryan. She's going to have to shoot from 3 quarters. Nope, to Cuiava. She'll get it off from half court, and it's going to be short. We've reached the end of the first quarter. The Mount Vernon Lady Rams 15, the Althoff Crusaders 8. This is Lady Rams basketball powered by Community First Bank.
Tax time means savings time. Use that tax refund at Second Chance Auto to purchase the best quality used vehicle around. In fact, in their 32-year history, the selection has never been better at Second Chance Auto. Clean, dependable, and great-looking cars, trucks, minivans, and a huge selection of small, mid-size, and full-size SUVs. Most priced under $10,000 with 3-month or 3,000-mile warranty. Yes, your tax refund is your ticket to the vehicle you've always wanted. At Second Chance Auto, Route 142 East in Mount Vernon. Call 244-4582.
Do you farm or operate an agriculture-based business? Then Community First Bank is for you. Hi, I'm Steve Downs, Agribusiness Lending Officer at Community First Bank. With our roots firmly planted in Jefferson County, we offer the stability, strength, and personal attention that you deserve. Community First Bank wants to be your financial partner with customized products for both your personal and farm banking needs. Stop by any of our 5 convenient Jefferson County locations to see how we can help your business grow.
Community First Bank with locations in Mount Vernon, Woodlawn, Dixon, Ina. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Back to Lady Rams basketball, powered by Community First Bank.
And we welcome you back to the Shot Center on the campus of Althoff Catholic High School. 15-8 is your Lady Ram lead. And they should start this second quarter with the basketball. It'll be Kelby Cuiava to trigger it. Claire Ryan, Courtney Scarborough, Leah Palmer, and Hannah Owens, your starters back in for the Lady Rams. Owens, of course, sat some of the first quarter due to having 2 fouls, but she's back in there now. Ryan with it in the backcourt, switches left hand on the dribble across the timeline. Off to the left sideline, but comes back toward the circle. Hanger doing a great job defensively. 7:50 to play in the first half. Lady Rams are up 7 in the right corner. That's going to be Owens. What they're going to try to do here, they've isolated Ryan off to the left side. That's where they go via a tip from Cuiava. They'll work it down low. Great ball movement. Ooh, and a turnover now from the Lady Rams. Palmer was looking for Owens. Off of the right baseline, slid it out of bounds. Turnover, Lady Rams.
Bad angle pass. Just couldn't get it going and couldn't get the connection done.
Getting it done is Community First Bank of the Heartland. Proud sponsors of the Rams and Lady Rams. And if you're tired of big corporate banking, you have a choice in Jefferson County. Community First Bank is at home in Dixon at Woodlawn and Mount Vernon. Welcome back to personal banking. Member FDIC. Welcome back to Lady Ram basketball. Turnover on the travel by Althoff up the right sideline. 7:27 to play in the second. Lady Rams are up 7, 15-8. See what the Lady Rams can do here. It's Ryan with it in the backcourt. Walks it across the timeline, left of the circle, 7:20 mark. Off to the left sideline. Here comes Cuiava off a turnaround, coming against Cardenas down low. Works at baseline, trap, throws left wing for Scarborough. Couple of dribbles, and off to the right for Owens into the corner with 7:09 to go. Right wing, Scarborough zips up to the top for Ryan. See what the Lady Rams do here. We'll drop below the 7-minute mark on this possession. We're a minute into the second quarter. Here at the shot center on the campus of Althoff High School. Cardenas is going to pick off the pass, go up right side, base post even. How about that? And it's 15-10.
Yeah, lazy pass, sideline to sideline on the perimeter. It doesn't work a lot against good teams.
In the right corner, it's Hannah Owens with the basketball. 15-10 your score, 5-point lead. Ryan with it off of the pass elbow. Now off into the short corner, in and out from Owens off the right side. Cuiava fights for the rebound. Jump ball is going to be the call tonight, apparently. And he goes back with the Crusaders. 6:35 to play in the first half. We'll have your Second Chance Auto halftime show coming up. We'll also have plenty of scoring coming your way. Scores, I should say, from Tony Wilt, who invites you to come in and join the State Farm team. He is located at the corner of 42nd South Water Tower in Mount Vernon. Or online at TonyWilt.com. Walk in, call in, or click in like a good neighbor. State Farm is there. Right wing, that is Weilbacher with the basketball up the right side. Oh, a corner three is good, and it just became interesting as Kaltwasser nails the three from the corner.
That was the problem. She can get on a roll. She's got 6. And boy, Mount Vernon's got to keep her in check.
We'll see how they do that here up the right side. That's Cuiava with it off the wing. Lazy pass again. It's going to be Hanger to intercept. It's 15-13. Can Althoff tie it here? 5:59 to play in the first half. Travel off the right side missed, and they're going to go back to the top for Hanger. Cardenas with it off the left. Throws into the corner for Weilbacher. Kaltwasser off a screen. Is going to come baseline. Runner was no good. Rebound underneath will go to Claire Ryan. Here come the Crusaders. Charging back. It's Lady Ram basketball as they cross the timeline right of the circle. 5:33 to play in the first half. Off to the left, it's Palmer. Lady Rams have turned the ball over the last couple trips down the floor. Can ill afford to do that now. Inside, it's going to be Owens stripped on our way up. Good strip there by Bromwell. Didn't even really see her get her hands in there, but she did.
And Althoff's doing a good job, even though Hill's not in. You can tell they're working, playing together as a unit. Maybe playing a little bit better than what we saw back earlier this month in Mount Vernon.
It certainly seemed that way here in the early going. Palmer with it up top, looking inside, almost had it stolen away, able to recover. No, it's going to be just off of the foot, it looks like, of Althoff. Should be Lady Ram basketball. That's a good effort by Althoff on the dive, but it looked like it went off of Cardenas' foot.
A little struggle here by Mount Vernon offensively. Althoff's defense has really turned it up a notch in the second quarter.
But a trigger, gets it back off of the inbound. 5:12 to play in the first half, 15-13 your score. Lady Rams are only up 2 at this point. Off of the right wing, it's going to be a lob down low for Owens. Back to the top, Cuiava along 2 is good, and Kelby Kay gets 2 more. First points of the Lady Rams second quarter at 17-13.
Good basket. That really stopped the bleeding that Mount Vernon's having to deal with Althoff on that run.
2-possession game here with 4:50 to go in the half. Oh, off of the right, Weilbacher. Good fake, throws outside. Hanger a 3, in and out. Rebound will go to Ryan. Big rebound by Claire, and here come the Lady Rams at the 4:41 mark of the second quarter. 17-13 your score. It'll be across left timeline. Here comes Cuiava looking now mid-post, and that's going to be a travel on the Lady Rams. Palmer tried to go up with it, came back down without a plan. Turnover Mount Vernon, and here we go. 17-13 still. Althoff a chance. Lady Rams basketball course is powered by Community First Bank of the Heartland. Your community, your choice, your bank. With 5 locations and friends and neighbors on staff who understand your needs. Community First Bank keeps it simple. Welcome back to personal banking. Member FDIC. Inside, Bromwell. Turnaround coming left and a foul.
Yeah,
they give her the travel.
Yeah, changed her pivot foot. Was wanting to go left shoulder. And then halfway through the move change, it come back to her right shoulder. And by that point, the pivot foot had moved.
Will this indecisiveness haunt the Crusaders? And, of course, they're playing without Kimber Hill, the UMass signee. That was some sort of ankle injury. 4:12 to play in the first half, 17-13. Ryan blows past the defender, throws right elbow. Owens going to pivot around, gives back Ryan left wing. She's going to dribble with the left hand toward the baseline, throws up a shot. Owens will get the rebound left hand, puts it back up and in. Good play by Hannah Owens, offensive rebound. Now her 6th point of the game. And it's going to be 19-13. Lady Rams need to defend here. 3:50 to play in the quarter. Weilbacher throws off to the right side, and we're going to have another travel.
She does that every time, just about. When she gets the basketball and wants to go left or go right. Unbelievable how she does that. I mean, she doesn't put the ball down, and she's going to get called for that every time, I think, with this crew.
3:45 to go in the first half. 19-13 is your score. Lady Rams need some more offense here before the quarter comes to a close and build upon this 6-point lead. Into the corner, it's going to be Cuiava looking underneath. Owens off glass, count it. Making a travel.
Yeah. May have gotten an extra step in there, but hey, it was close enough.
Apparently. 3:30 to play in the first half. Lady Ram lead is 6. It's 19-13. And, of course, couldn't do it without one of our Rams boosters, Sarah Staley of Country Financial. Tomorrow is a day that anything can happen. Are you ready when you meet with a Country Financial agent? When you meet with Hannah Owens, it's going to be a turnover, able to pick it up in the backcourt. And, of course, you get a one-on-one relationship and a plan to meet your goals with Country Financial. What's your idea of financial security with Sarah Staley? Lady Rams turn it back over in the front court off the baseline. Kaltwasser's going to bring it length the floor, layup and a foul.
Wow. Threw one up, just threw it up in the air, and it happened to catch rim and go in. Tough play. And that's even worse, as that's a foul now on Ryan. That's her second. She joins Hannah Owens with 2 fouls apiece.
Very special thank you, of course, to Sarah Staley at Country Financial to help bring you Rams Athletics and Lady Rams Athletics on the radio. Of course, Kaltwasser looks for her 6 points of the quarter and gets it to the free throw line. And one good, a 3-point play. It's 19-16, down to 1 possession yet again. Ryan with it in the backcourt, 2:57 to play in the first half. Comes across left side, works off to the wing, now for Palmer. Bounce pass up top, it's going to be to Hannah Owens. Off of the right arc, there's Claire Ryan. Cuiava up top, eyes a 3, it's on the way, it's good. She's been money from behind the arc the past few weeks, and it's 22-16.
How good has she been tonight knocking shots down?
Just when they need her to as well. And, of course, she could be in contention for our Rend Lake College Player of the Game Award. Rend Lake College can save you thousands on a collegiate education. See which degree or certificate program is right for you at rlc.edu. And how about that deflection off of the 3-point try off the left wing by Althoff. Kelby Kay gets a hand in there and deflects it.
Mount Vernon takes that because that's a quick shot, bad possession by Althoff. Just a bad 3-point shot there on that offensive set.
2:25 to play in the half. 22-16. Lady Rams on top. Ryan will come at it. Off to the left. Throws right to the circle now for Owens. She's been big tonight for these Lady Rams. Of course, a tremendous post player just what the Lady Rams have needed the past few seasons. Off of the right, it's going to be Owens. Look underneath Ryan. Throws up the top. Scarborough thought about the shot but went off to the hot hand and Kelby Cuiava. Almost stolen away. This is going to be tipped out of bounds by Althoff. Great play by Anna Hanger. You may not see a lot of her in the scoring column, but you will see her forcing some turnovers.
Well, she does a good job of getting defensively in good positions, not only to help her, but to help teammates as well.
A lot of instinct from Anna Hanger. 1:55 to play in the first half. 22-16. Lady Rams are up 6 miraculously. Here in the shot center in the campus of Althoff Catholic High School, Ryan struggling with Hanger off the left, comes back to the circle, right-hand dribble, lobs it over to Owens. Great wingspan does Hannah Owens have. She saved some possessions here already tonight with 1:40 to play in the half. Lady Rams are up 6, backdoor play for Scarborough, blocked by the tall timber, but somehow got it off the back iron. Owens gets in there for the rebound. She'll fight for it, and we are going to have a jump ball.
Mount Vernon basketball, at least it should be.
It will be Lady Ram basketball, but, man, they went at it underneath trying to get that basketball, did Bromwell and Owens. And the Lady Rams get it via the alternating possession rule. 1:31 to play in the first half, 22-16 your score. They're going to work it in off the right block. Here comes Scarborough. Yes! Rattled off the back of the iron. Looked like it might have dropped off back, but rolled forward, went in. It's 8-point lead for Lady Rams, 24-16. Kaltwasser with it up top, throws off to the right for Hanger. Now looking inside Bromwell. Great wall of a double team there, Owens and Palmer. Had to pass outside. It's going to be up top, Cardenas from Hanger. Looks back underneath Bromwell. Going to scoot off her man and pivot to the left side off of the wing. Here comes Weilbacher. Back out to Kaltwasser. 3 on the way is good.
Wow. Caught, shot the basketball. No defense whatsoever. Cannot let her catch and shoot she's going to make them just like that most of the time.
It is a 24-19 score with 50 seconds left to go in the first half. Coming up off the left to give some help is Cuiava. Back off to the right wing, Palmer for the Lady Rams going left to right. And their away blacks, orange trim. Orange numerics trimmed in white. 39 seconds to go. It's off to the left wing for Cuiava. Stops up top, throws off right side for Claire Ryan. Off the dribble, she's looking to attack baseline. Comes underneath, kicks mid-post. Aaliyah, yes. Aaliyah's first points of the quarter makes it 26-19. She has 6 on the night. And with 23 seconds left, it's Kaltwasser up top, throws off left wing for Hanger. Back top of the key for Cardenas. Going off right, curls around, mid-post jumper. It's going to be no good. Rebound underneath for Kelby K. Cuiava, another big board here on the defensive end. Ryan within the backcourt with 7 seconds to go in the half. She's going to dribble, throws back door, tipped out of bounds. It'll reset here with 2.9 seconds. And we will have a sub come in. That is Kylie Sullivan. Get you a scoreboard update presented by Tony Wilton, State Farm Insurance, and our Second Chance Auto halftime show, as well as your Heartland Accounting halftime stats. All coming up. It'll be an inbound at the free throw line. Owens pops, going to leave it short. Cuiava underneath, can't get it off. And that'll be the end of the first half. Mount Vernon 26 to Lady Crusaders 19. This is Mount Vernon basketball from WMIX Sports.
What is good sports talk, really? Around these parts, it's the WMIX Saturday Sports Show. Every Saturday morning after the 8 o'clock news. With a vast assortment of interviews and knowledgeable in-studio discussion. It's the most content-driven local sports show on the radio dial. And it's every Saturday morning after the 8 o'clock news. Only on AM 940 and WMIXSports.com, where you can listen on your computer, smartphone, or any device. It's all made possible by Crossroads Community Hospital. It's more than a hospital. It's what healthcare should be.
The Medicine Shop Pharmacy offers convenience and great service, all for the same cost. Our pharmacy staff is so helpful. They're always ready to answer any questions you may have. You'll never wait hours for your prescription. We'll get you in and out in just minutes. Or, for added convenience, use one of our 2 drive-through windows. For those folks who prefer to stay home, our delivery service will bring the medications to your front door or your workplace. Here's pharmacist and pharmacy owner Eric Black to tell you more.
Home delivery does make us stand out from the crowd. Independents like the Medicine Shop offer home delivery. People find that so convenient. And not just seniors, but also busy professionals. Delivery to work or to their home once they get home in the evening. It's just a service that sets us apart from our competition, absolutely.
It's so easy to transfer your prescriptions. All it takes is a phone call from you, and we'll take care of the rest. The Medicine Shop Pharmacy accepts Medco, TRICARE, Express Scripts, and many other 90-day plans. The Medicine Shop, 2339 Broadway in Mount Vernon.
More Americans are on a move today than ever before. One of the most popular modes of transportation is the motorcycle. Motorcycles take us to our jobs, school, to the beach, and all around the country. If you're a bike rider, your Pekin Insurance Agency, Page Insurance on Crownview in Mount Vernon, wants to make sure you have the best insurance protection while you're riding. Ask about the money-saving auto cycle discount and the experienced driver discount, too. Call Page Insurance at 242-7000 today about motorcycle insurance from Pekin Insurance.
Buying, building, remodeling, or thinking about refinancing? People's National Bank can help. Hi, this is Joy Schrader, mortgage specialist in Mount Vernon. People's National Bank offers a wide variety of residential loans and refinancing options to fit your needs. Whether you're buying your first home, adding on, or just looking into refinancing your current mortgage, People's National Bank has you covered. Stop by or apply online at peoplesnationalbank.com today.
People's National Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender, loan subject to credit approval.
You'll notice right away that Second Chance Auto doesn't depend on fancy sales gimmicks. Instead, you'll only find honest deals with no credit checks and instant approval. Take your income tax rebate and use it on the great quality used vehicle you really want. Cars, trucks, minivans, along with small, mid-size, and full-size SUVs. Most priced under $10,000 with 3-month or 3,000-mile warranty. Family-owned for over 32 years, serving the families in our region. Located on Route 142 East in Mount Vernon. Call 244-4582.
This is Lady Rams basketball on WMIX. The Second Chance Auto halftime show starts now.
And we welcome you back inside the Shot Center here on the campus of Althoff Catholic High School. At the half, the Lady Rams lead Althoff 26-19. For over 32 years, Second Chance is proud to put families throughout the region in dependable vehicles at reasonable prices. Second Chance Auto, living and contributing to the community they serve. Proud to sponsor the Mount Vernon Lady Rams. Chris Hugo with Danny Czerwinski alongside on WMIX FM. We're online with video tonight on WMIX Sports. About 6 minutes, 30 seconds before we start this second half. We'll take a break. When we come back, we'll have your Heartland Accounting halftime stats. This is the Second Chance Auto halftime show on WMIX.
Hi, this is Melody True, Relationship Specialist with People's National Bank in Mount Vernon. People's National Bank has the best of both worlds. We are a locally family-owned bank that can offer you the big bank products and services. Products like free checking, online banking, bill pay, and mobile banking. We have the products and the services to meet the needs of your personal and family life in today's world. Stop by any People's National Bank branch and ask about any one of our great products. People's National Bank serving Southern Illinois since 1909, member FDIC.
The Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois proudly welcomes Dr. Brian Steinke to their medical staff. Dr. Steinke earned his medical degree at the University of Illinois in Chicago and has degrees in anatomy and physiology from UC Berkeley, and he brings prestigious credentials to the center. Dr. Steinke is a gifted physician and contributor to orthopedic textbooks. Call 618-242-3778 or visit their informative website at orthocenter-si.com.
This is your home for Lady Rams Radio, WMIX.
And we welcome you back here at the half, your Second Chance Auto halftime show. Chris Hugo with Danny Czerwinski alongside. Jeff Crow brings you the video on WMIXsports.com. It's 26-19, Lady Rams here at the half, and Second Chance Auto believes in lasting relationships, and that's why generations of families have continued coming back for over 32 years. It's the largest selection of pre-owned vehicles in one location, Second Chance Auto, Route 142 East. In Mount Vernon, let's take a look at those Heartland Accounting halftime stats.
The Rams, Lady Rams, were 9 of 15 from two-point range, 60%. 2 of 4 from the arc for 50. They go 11 of 19 from the field in the first half for 58%. A lot of those points from the paint. Althoff was 4 of 10 from two-point range, 40%. 2 of 8 from the arc for 25%. Althoff goes 6 of 18 for 33%. In the first half from the field. Mount Vernon did not shoot a free throw in the first half. Althoff made up 5 points, hit 5 out of 6 free throws. Rebounding went to Mount Vernon 14-6. Turnovers were even at 7. The Althoff Crusaders were led by Rachel Kaltwasser's 12 points, 9 of those coming in the second quarter. Alana Bromwell had 5, and Mary Cardenas had 2 off the bench. The Lady Rams were led by Kelby Kuyab with 5 in each quarter for a total of 10. Hannah Owens had 6, Claire Ryan 4, Leah Palmer 4, and Courtney Scarborough 2 for a halftime score of Mount Vernon 26, Althoff 19.
Althoff 19 indeed. Lady Rams are up 7 here at the half. Those stats presented by Heartland Accounting. Get started right. Let Heartland Accounting help make your business a success. Heartland Accounting, 3000 Broadway, Suite 2B. That's B as in boy, your small business expert. About 4 minutes before we start second half action here from the Shot Center on the road at Althoff. Of course, we owe you a Tony Wilt State Farm scoreboard update here on your Second Chance Auto halftime show. We'll get to that here in just a moment. But a quick reminder, stop by and see my friends Debbie and Marion Dix, the Community First Bank of the Heartland. They will welcome you back to personal banking. Member FDIC. We'll take a break, come back. This is the Second Chance Auto halftime show from WMIX Sports.
What is good sports talk, really? Around these parts, it's the WMIX Saturday Sports Show. Every Saturday morning after the 8 o'clock news, with a vast assortment of interviews and knowledgeable in-studio discussion. It's the most content-driven local sports show on the radio dial. And it's every Saturday morning after the 8 o'clock news, only on AM 940 and WMIXsports.com, where you can listen on your computer, smartphone, or any device. It's all made possible by Crossroads Community Hospital. It's more than a hospital. It's what healthcare should be.
I know you've heard about mortgage rates being all-time lows, but have you done anything about it yet? Hi, I'm Rick Digg, mortgage lender at Community First Bank. There's never been a better time at buying a home or refinancing an existing mortgage. The sooner you ask, the more you save, and we'll be there to help you through every step of the way. For more information, visit us at commonfirstbank.net or stop by one of our 5 locations.
Community First Bank with locations in Mount Vernon, Woodlawn, Dix, and Ina. Welcome back to Personal Banking. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
For more scores and insights, follow us on Twitter at WMIX Sports. Now, back to the Lady Rams on WMIX.
Back to the Lady Rams we are here on your Second Chance Auto halftime show. For over 32 years, Second Chance is proud to put families throughout the region in dependable vehicles at reasonable prices. And in fact, a great selection and a great assortment of vehicles priced at $10,000 at Second Chance Auto, Route 142 East in Mount Vernon. Here at the half, it's 26-19. Lady Rams on top of Althoff. Let's see how it is around the region.
JV game here tonight. Mount Vernon won 30-23. In other girls' action, it was Weber Township beating Woodlawn tonight, 43-34. In boys' play at the NTC, St. Elmo beating Neoga, 49-36. Girls' score at the half, Chester and Trico are tied at 18 apiece. And that is the scoreboard update that I have so far.
That we have so far. We'll have plenty tonight on WMIXsports.com, where you can always find a scoreboard with local scores. Tony Wilt is glad to help your family with all of their insurance needs. Give his office a call. Find him on the web at TonyWilt.com or look for the white State Farm Jeep around town. That's Tony Wilt and State Farm Insurance. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Follow us on Twitter, as you heard coming back from the commercial break. We're at WMIX Sports. That feed always on the front page of WMIXsports.com. We're about ready to get started with the second half. And DC, a great first half, I thought, for the Lady Rams, able to contain a 7-point lead going into the halftime locker room. And you look at the fact, yes, they're without Kimber Hill. They did not seem to allow that to become a distraction that first half.
Wasn't a distraction. It was nice to see Mount Vernon not come out and have that lackadaisical, well, the best player they got's not playing, so we don't have to play a real hard effort. So Mount Vernon's doing a very good job of getting after it. I think defensively did a good job in the first half. Now, the key in the second half is you have to play with that spirit. You can't be happy with 16 minutes of good basketball. You got to be greedy and try to come out with 16 great minutes here to finish up this road win.
Finish up this road win. Many dignitaries in attendance tonight. Former MVTHS Superintendent Terry Milt, Centralia Annie's head coach Roger Stieg taking this win. He still has both teams remaining on his schedule in this contest. He's getting his money's worth tonight. 7:57 to play in the third. We're underway with the second half. It'll be Althoff basketball, moving left to right. Hanger with it up top. Doubles back off to the right side. Throws left. And now Kaltwasser eyes a three. It's going to be no good here to start the half. Great save underneath. It looked like it was going to be Lady Ram basketball anyway if they try to go underneath and save it. And there's a great job to corral, but unfortunately Hannah Owens was out of bounds when she caught the basketball. Great heads-up play by Lady Rams. Just ran out of real estate. Off to the left to the inbound. Good play into the right side. It's going to be Wildbacher with it. Back off right for Hanger. Now Hawthorne took too many steps without the dribble. It'll be a turnover here on the Crusaders. 7:35 to play in the third.
Got to dribble before you take that extra step.
I heard that somewhere once before.
Can't catch and run. It's not football.
I also heard that do not become distracted while driving, because other people may suffer for it. 7:30 to play in the third. You guys are wasting away over here in the WMIX Sports Mobile Studios.
Mr. Crow and I are discussing our contracts.
Could use some turnovers. Speaking of turnovers, Althoff will get the points off as Hanger stripped the ball away at half court. Dribbled length, and it's 26-21. The Crusaders are back within 5. WMIX Sports Mobile Studios are actually driven by Ford Square, 1501 Broadway in Mount Vernon. See the all-new 2013 Ford Fusion. Oh my. Check it out at Ford Square. Off of the right arc, that is Ryan. Cuiava with a touch over to Owens, left arc, 6:55 to play in the third quarter. That lead is now 5 for the Lady Rams, 26-21. Lob play down low, tipped away by Hanger. Always in the right place at the right time.
Doesn't have a lot of wrinkles to her game, but she just kind of hangs around you defensively and just figures out a way to defend you well.
She'll be a pest. There's no doubt about that. 6:49 to play in the third. Lady Rams, of course, going right to left. The inbound will come to Cuiava. Palmer, a nice no-looker down low. Owens will kick out. Kelby K3 on the way short. Rebound will be tipped up top. It'll be Courtney Scarborough to come up with it for the Lady Rams. They save a possession. Ryan comes away with it between the circles, off of the left to the right. Back to Palmer up top. Nice play, but that's going to be a travel.
I caught in between moves. Mind wanted to do one thing, body wanted to do another, and that's in between. That's a travel.
Nobody can relate to that more than I. If you need a residential loan, see Rick Pig, Joanne Joy, Ramona Flanagan, or Jim Davis. They have a variety to choose from at Community First Bank of the Heartland. 5 Jefferson County locations. Welcome back to Personal Banking. Member FDIC. Launching a free throw line 2 is no good. From Hawthorne, rebound beat Palmer, be lost. Looking up the backside, here comes Bromwell off right block, good.
Difference right now is Mount Vernon has 4 turnovers in the first 2 minutes of this quarter.
A nightmare scenario. 6:02 to play in the third. It's 26-23 within the backcourts. Ryan crosses left of the circle, keeps her dribble, comes left block, looking for Palmer, and this could be a turnover.
Mount Vernon is out of sorts to start this half.
5:53 to play in this third quarter, and out of sorts indeed. A 7-point lead is dipped to 3 here, 26-23. 5:46 to play in the quarter. Off to the right goes Hanger, guarded by Scarborough. Comes to the top, doubles back. Ooh, Scarborough blows past the intended screen. Great play there. Wildbacher goes back right side to Bromwell from Hanger off glass. No good. Rebound to Owens. Lady Rams need to stabilize here. 5:30 to play in the third. Needing some points. Hanger's going to come at and get Owens. Now throwing off to the left side. Good save there to Ryan. Crosses the timeline to the wing. 5:20 to play in this third quarter. Lady Rams need some points. It's into the corner for Palmer. Back to the left wing for Kelby. Comes to the circle, throws off to the right for Scarborough. 5:10 mark of this third quarter. Scarborough's going to try to go to the bucket. Had her pocket picked backside. Kaltwasser will pick it up off the turnover. Althoff can get within one. Off of the right, Hawthorne. Blocked by Cuiava out of bounds.
Wow.
It'll be Althoff basketball.
Kelby with a good play, getting back defensively. And boy, Althoff playing much better in his first 3 minutes. Mount Vernon kind of in a daze and haze.
Amen. Willie Mays Hayes. 5 minutes to play in the third quarter. Bottom of the hour on 94.1 WMIX FM. Mount Vernon, a free service from Withers Broadcasting. A free two-shot from the left, no good from Weilbacher. Rebound to Cuiava. It's going to be Ryan with it. 4:48 mark of the third. Lady Rams are in the back court. Althoff's done a great job pressuring the guards tonight. 4:42 to play off to the left. That'll be Palmer looking in. Bounce pass to the top for Kelby. Looks off right for Scarborough. Lobs it, or zips it over, I should say, off to the right for Ryan. Now Scarborough, quick touch up to the top, Kelby. Cuiava throws off right. It's going to be Claire Ryan coming around, left-hand dribble, switches back right, stops the circle against Kaltwasser. Now goes back off toward the right sideline. 4:18 to play in the third. Lady Rams look a little lost here offensively. It's going to be turned over underneath. Hannah Owens not giving up, saves the play, wants a timeout, she'll get it. Great play by Hannah Owens.
Right now, Mount Vernon's out of sorts. The defensive pressure from the guards of Althoff have really got Mount Vernon playing a lot quicker than they want to. And by not playing the way they want to, the speed they want to, the whole offense is out of sorts right now.
I wholeheartedly agree. And, of course, this year make a resolution to support your local community and businesses like the Medicine Shop, family-owned for more than 30 years. And you'll find them on Broadway at 2339 Broadway in Mount Vernon. Eric Black and his staff proud to be sponsors of the Rams and Lady Rams. 4:10 to play in the third quarter. It'll be Lady Ram basketball at the timeout on what was a great play off of the sideline by Hannah Owens. The ball was turned over initially. She came back and got it off of the ground. Uh-oh. Speaking on the ground, man down. We're good now. 4:10 to play in the third quarter. It'll be an inbound coming side out of bounds in front of the Lady Ram bench. It will be Kelby Cuiava to trigger out of a box set, looking to come into the corner. It'll be Palmer to pick it up. Off of the dribble, throws back to the wing. Cuiava looks up to Ryan. Ryan off of the right, dribbles inside the arc with 4:02. Off to Scarborough, back to the right wing for Cuiava. Dribbles between traffic, off glass, good! There's Kelby Cuiava again. She has 7 in the quarter.
Been her game. Everybody else is just playing on her floor right now.
Actually, I forgot to reset quarters in the book. Off of the right side, good play off the block by Bromwell. And just like that, three-point game again as they trade baskets. 28-25, 3:40 to play in the third.
Going to let her come down, set up, and go left shoulder on that jump hook. She's going to score more times than not.
This will be an over and back by the Lady Rams. There was no tip there. It's just a dribble off of the right foot into the back court and a turnover. 3:33 to play in the third quarter. Althoff with a great chance here. Who's going to be our Rend Lake College player of the game? Find out in our post-game show. Rend Lake College has over more than 100 degree and certificate programs from which to choose. Find out more online at rlc.edu. Coming around left, Kaltwasser got to the bucket. It was going to be blatantly obvious she wasn't going to be denied. It's a one-point game, 28-27, 3:18 to play in the third. Althoff without their best player, and the Lady Rams are struggling here in quarter number 3. Left elbow, Cuiava looking to lob to the right, off the wing. 3 on the way, Ryan, not the shot they need, and it's off the mark. Rebound to be tipped to Hawthorne, and here come the Crusaders with a chance to take the lead. Hurrying across the right sideline, throws off left side Hanger. Mid-post, it's going to be a lob into Bromwell, lost out of bounds. They will say the Lady Rams tipped it. They tipped her hand, did not tip the basketball, but it will remain with Althoff.
Mount Vernon looks a little gassed right now.
It's going to happen.
And then with a lot of basketball left, you're going to be tired this time of the year. You got to suck it up. You're on the road in a conference game. Got to start playing with some gut and heart.
Quick inbound to Hawthorne with 2:55 to play in the quarter. Off to the right wing. Weilbacher looks off right block. Here comes Bromwell. Kicks to Hanger for a long 3. No good. The silent assassin comes up short. 2:46 to play in the third quarter. Presented by Community First Bank of the Heartland. Kathy, Marcia, Hillary, Blake, Lisa, Maggie, Karen, John, Gage, and Penny. You have some options for your tellers in Mount Vernon at their 2 locations. Apparently not a great option there as Claire Ryan tried to dribble drive the lane. Got called for the charge. Contact was made. I don't even care.
I think probably she's going to get the call because a.k.a. Tom Brady, not in a dirty way, but went up, leg extended, and charged in the defender. The defender didn't go down, but that was probably the reason the charge was called.
2:30 to play in the third. 28-27, Althoff trailing by 1. It's going to be tipped away by Owens. They tried to go Bromwell, but they don't watch out. Yep, they get it up to Ryan. Great backdoor play, Owens. Althoff, Hanger. Hanger comes up to the last touch it out of bounds. It'll be Lady Ram basketball. Almost turned it over. Owens got rid of it in the nick of time.
Yeah, this is going down to possessions. You got a Crusaders team that's very hungry right now, playing a lot of momentum in this third quarter. Mount Vernon with only 2 points and only 3 shots in the quarter.
Off to the left comes Scarborough to Owens off to the right elbow, kicks it over. Here comes Cuiava, baseline. The runner is no good, rolls off the back iron, steals the rebound away. There's Palmer and Cuiava in on the play, and they'll reset to the top. It'll be Ryan between the circles, 2:04 mark of the third. 28-27 is your score. The 16-5 Lady Rams are undefeated in the South 7. Trying to keep it that way. Left wing, it's Ryan, 1:55 to play. Up to the top, it's Owens. Inside the top of the key. Looking around with 1:50. Nobody close enough to draw the 5-second call. She'll rid of it to Scarborough. Back to the top, it'll be Cuiava. Left-hand dribble, kicks over, Owens. Trying to feign to the left, throws back to the top now, which is to the right. And off to the right wing, Cuiava. It'll be tipped in, or tipped away, I should say, by Kaltwasser, who picks up the foul, reaching over Courtney Scarborough.
Too much reaching that time. Thought she was going to get away with it. Got a lot of ball, but hooked the defender with her offhand.
Probably would have gotten away with it if it weren't for those pesky kids. Bounce pass will come in off the trigger, left of the bucket. Looking underneath, sit pass from Palmer to Owens. Off glass, no, and we're going to have a foul. Hannah will go to the line to shoot two.
It's probably what Mount Vernon needed. Stabilize things just a little bit to try to get something up to the rims. That foul's on Wildbacher.
Of course, what you don't know or understand about your existing policies can end up hurting you and your family. With the right help from Country Financial, almost any family can achieve financial security. Develop a plan that meets your goals with your Country Financial representative in Mount Vernon. Sarah Staley, glad to have her aboard as one of our Rams boosters. Hannah, glad to have her on the team, makes that first free throw. It's 29-27, can extend it to 3 by making the back end with 1:32 to play in the third quarter. You don't want to label it a key free throw early, but it really is. 30-27, Hannah drains both, 1:30 to play in the third. Here comes Hanger across timeline. Dribbles off to the right. There's Scarborough to greet. They throw to the top for Kaltwasser. Close one here at Althoff. We're in the shot center in Belleville. 1:18 to play in the third quarter. Crusaders with it. That's going to be Hawthorne dribbling, lost control, regained, threw up a wild shot, rebound underneath. Kaltwasser had her shot blocked to Owens. We will have a jump ball. Possession arrow favors Lady Rams.
Mount Vernon right now with a good defensive stop. I'd like to see Mount Vernon try to maybe be able to take this thing down at the end of the quarter unless they get a good-looking shot close.
I think Jeff Lana would probably have to agree, except for this is going to be a tip-in. It hits the underneath of the backboard. Shot was no good underneath by Althoff. And now in transition, here come the Lady Rams. Owens, yes! Great play start to finish. Start off bad. Althoff wastes a chance underneath. Shot was short. They turn that into a home run ball up the right side. Lady Rams are back up 5. Into the paint. Bromwell lost it. Hanger throws up a wild shot. Rebound to the back door for Cuiava in 50 seconds. Lady Rams have that chance to now kill some time off the clock. Up 5, 32-27, 43 seconds to go. Third quarter action from Althoff. It's South 7 Conference showdown between the Lady Rams and the Crusaders. They've split thus far. It's the rubber match on the season. Off to the right. That's Owens with it off of the baseline. Left-hand dribble to back it out. She will go to Scarborough. Comes top of the key. Now throws off to the near wing for Kelby Kay. Dribbles in. Pulls up inside the free throw line. No good. Owens will tip it to herself. Cuiava backdoor. No. Rebound underneath will be tipped away. It'll be Bromwell to come up with it. Left side, it'll be Kaltwasser with 12 seconds down 5, and we will have a travel in the front court. Hawthorne came up, couldn't stop off of the pass, and with 10.2 seconds, it's a 5-point game, another chance for Lady Rams. 10.2 ticks to go on the third quarter clock. 5-point game as we will see Alexa Wilson check in. We saw a lot of her in that game at Shagnon Gym, at least from what I can recall. Memory's not always the greatest. Cuiava looking to get it in, going to have to. Finds Palmer in the backcourt. Nice pass to lead Ryan. They're going to get it off the left block with 6. Turnaround in the lane coming. Ryan leaves it no good. Rebound underneath, and we will have a jump ball. Favors Althoff.
That's good because Mount Vernon will get the possession now to start the fourth quarter instead of Althoff with the 2.3 seconds left.
Iki McEakerton. It'll be a quick trigger. It's into Kaltwasser. She'll let it go from half court at the buzzer. Looked like it was on the mark, just a little short. We've reached the end of the third quarter. Mount Vernon 32, Althoff 27. This is Lady Rams basketball powered by Community First Bank.
Dig in with
full contact coal miner training at Red Lake College. Learn in our new 20,000 square feet coal mine training center. Use real equipment like continuous miners and power sitters. And check out the new mine rescue and fire safety training tunnel. Associate degree and occupational certificates available.
We're full contact, hands-on coal mine. Real equipment, real live, all the time.
What are you waiting for? Call 618-437-5321 and get started.
Here's Jeff Schmidt for Schmidt Chevrolet Cadillac in Centralia.
It's unbelievable. These XTSs and ATSs. Front and rear automatic braking uses virtual bumpers that keeps you from hitting objects in the front of you or the back of you. Side blind zone alerts, rear cross traffic alerts. You don't have to worry so much about the traffic around you. The car does that for you. It's really remarkable. That's how we're beating the competition.
Schmidt Chevrolet Cadillac, 1421 West McCord in Centralia.
This is Lady Rams basketball on WMIX, powered by Community First Bank.
And we welcome you back inside the Shot Center here on the campus of Althoff High School. 32-27 is your Lady Ram lead. It'll be black basketball to start. Lady Rams, of course, dressed in their away blacks with orange trim, orange numerics trimmed in white. Crusaders are in their home whites with gold trim, gold numerics trimmed in a navy blue. Quick inbound will come far side of the bounds. Cuiava's pass will be tipped away, and that'll be a good play by Kaltwasser. But then Palmer picks the pocket. Nobody aware for the Lady Rams, however. It allows a Hawthorne shot. Kaltwasser puts up the rebound. Ugly play to start this fourth quarter.
Just ugly. First for Mount Vernon have an opportunity to maybe get a good possession, and boy, that just turned into disaster for the Lady Rams.
As Kaltwasser will go to the line to shoot to 32-27. The Lady Ram lead, of course, is 5, but that could change in a hurry here, as Kaltwasser's only missed once at the line. She'll make that one. Community First Bank of the Heartland has 5 Jefferson County branches with responsive quality service for all of your accounts. Community First Bank of the Heartland welcomes you back to personal banking. Member FDIC. 2 free throws, both good. Kaltwasser back within a possession, 32-29. 7:49 to play in the fourth quarter. Lady Rams will lead Ryan across the timeline pass. Dribbles near the left wing, going to roll back to the right between the circles. Now off to the right, good jump stop down low. Are they going to give her the travel or are they going to give her the foul?
Should have been a travel. She didn't jump stop. She skipped in there when she jumped up and landed on both feet at different times, and that's a huge break for Mount Vernon there.
So this will mean 2 free throws at the line to get them right back for Claire Ryan if she can knock them down. 7:38 to play in the fourth quarter. Here comes the first free throw. It's good. Lady Rams needed that. We'll get you a scoreboard update here in just a moment as we have some scores coming in from around the area. 7:38 to go here in the fourth quarter. The score you're concerned with at the moment, the Lady Rams up 33-29. Second free throw, no good. It'll be left short. Rebound to Hanger underneath, and here come the Crusaders. 4-point ball game. 7:35 to play in the fourth quarter. 3 on the way. Kaltwasser looks good. It's going to be short. Rebound underneath. Brahma will have it tipped away out of bounds. It'll be Lady Ram basketball.
Yep.
Officials confer to get the call right. Job well done, gentlemen.
Yep, good job. Nobody worries about egos or anything. Did a good job talking it over.
WMIX Sports Mobile Studios are driven by King City Chrysler, your Jeep headquarters here in Southern Illinois. 1603 Broadway in Mount Vernon, or find them online at kingcitychrysler.com. It's Ryan across the timeline off a right-hand dribble. Goes back to the right side. Looking around is Ryan off the double team. Recovered by Palmer. She's going to bring it up, leans in. And Aaliyah Palmer gets herself to the line. She knew she didn't have a great chance at the bucket, but had to pick up the basketball off the floor and dribble in and gets herself and that sweet free throw shot back to the line.
Free throws will be a key. If Mount Vernon can knock some free throws down this fourth quarter, they're going to get out of here and still be undefeated in conference play.
And this is a big one in terms of that, because you pretty well at least clinch a share of a South 7 Conference title at that point. First free throw from Aaliyah is good. Extends it to 5. Need this one to extend to 6. Right now, 34-29, 7:13 to play in the fourth quarter. And there it is. 35-29, 7:13 to play. Aaliyah has 8 on the night. Hanger to bring it across the timeline, off to the right side. Throws over to Kaltwasser off of the wing. Cardenas with it up top. Now to Wilson, left sideline. Free throw line extended, she'll come. Now off to the right. Kaltwasser dribbles into a 12-footer. It's going to go off back iron. Tipped out of bounds by Althoff. Somehow that's going to belong to Althoff. It was off the hand of Bromwell.
Kaltwasser has 13 shots already tonight.
And now she'll trigger. It's going to be a lob into the right arc. Bromwell throws to the top for Wilson. Off the left side. Kaltwasser, nice move off the dribble. Kicks back to the outside. Wilson eyes a three. Blocked by Quiava. Into the corner comes the rebound. Scarborough. Dangerous pass underneath the bucket in the backcourt. It'll be Ryan to bring it across. Lobs up to the left side. Kelby eyes it too. It's no good off the front iron. Rebound will come to Kaltwasser. 6:37 to play in the fourth. Up 6 with the Lady Rams. 35-29. Kaltwasser with it off the left side. Throws over 2. Bromwell down low off the left block, trying to turn around off a triple team. Now coming left side, we'll have a travel with the basketball by Althoff. Turnover here.
Yep, she did. Got to skip in before the dribble. It was very obvious. Good call by the officials, and this crew has been very good tonight.
Yes, they have. And if you can put a logo on it, All Stars and Stitches can probably print it for your school, company, or organization. They even do apparel. See Big Dave at All Stars and Stitches, 435-5555. That's if you want to call. They're just west of Benton High School, if you will. And just like that, we do have a timeout on the floor presented by the Medicine Shop, 2339 Broadway in Mount Vernon. Eric Black and his staff are proud to be sponsors of the Mount Vernon Rams and Lady Rams. It's 35-29 here. Lady Rams are up 6 with 6:25 to play in the fourth quarter. Big timeout here for both teams.
Yeah, again, Mount Vernon has got a little momentum back their way. If they quit taking those quick shots, Mount Vernon's going to have an opportunity here to sneak one out here on the road.
And looking to sneak out a road win tonight would be huge in terms of the South 7 Conference title. Of course, a win puts Althoff at 3 losses. Everybody behind them has 3 losses, so you clinch a share of the South 7 Conference crown. 6:25 to play in the fourth quarter. It's 35-29. It's going to be an inbound to Ryan, coming up the right side, past the timeline, now to the wing, and travels to the basketball. Big turnover.
She ain't playing too quickly.
Working to get you a scoreboard update. We'll get you one here, we promise, before the end of the fourth quarter, and then we'll have a final one in our post-game show. Here tonight, 6:19 to play. Althoff with the basketball. 6-point deficit for the Crusaders. Deep left wing, Kaltwasser to Cardenas between the circles. Steps top key, now throws off to the right wing for Hanger. Back to the top, Cardenas. Nice move off to the right side, looking to lob it into Bromwell. Great recovery by Bromwell off the Palmer tip. Scooches to the outside. Cardenas wants a 3, in and out. Close as you can get without it actually going down, and Owen's got the defensive board. 5:53 to play in the fourth quarter, 35-29. We'll try to get you a scoreboard update next time out. 5:46 to go in the fourth quarter, 35-29 is your score. 6-point ball game. Off to the right, it's Owens. Looking around, needs some help, ladies. Who's it going to be? It's going to be Scarborough coming around, tipped away, though, by Kaltwasser. Up the floor. Ooh. Not sure where the foul actually came into play there, but a foul on the play. That's actually my blind spot's what I mean. I'm not criticizing the officials. I just literally cannot see. 35-29 is your score. 5:33 to play in the fourth, and this could be an inbound for Althoff off the Lady Ram foul. Scarborough got a hand in there somewhere is the call. Trigger will come right to the bucket. Back feet on the line, and the shot's still no good from Althoff. This is going to be a breakaway for Scarborough off the rebound. Comes right side. Layup is good.
That's big. Scarborough got away from the defense, and now Mount Vernon up 8. 5:20 to go in the game.
Skated through the neutral zone and got back to beat the defense. 5:15 to play in the fourth. Here comes a long deuce off the rebound. There's a foul. Okay.
Mount Vernon did not have anybody backside on the weak side rebounding area, and that cost him as Scarborough picks up her second. That's the fourth on the Lady Rams here in the half.
And this brings not Sam Hanger. I think that might be a brother or cousin. This is Anna Hanger. Had to think there for a second. She makes her first. Again, we talked about her earlier. Not going to see her a lot in the scoring column, but she makes big plays when she has to. 37-30. Trying to make it a 6-point game. She does. It's 37-31, and we will have a timeout on the floor. This timeout is presented by the Medicine Shop, 2339 Broadway in Mount Vernon. Find Eric Black and his staff right there, and of course they're proud to be sponsors of the Lady Rams. And we promise you a scoreboard update presented by Tony Wilt. Next timeout. Well, here we are.
Well, here we go. It is Dietrich over Cowden Herrick, 55-47. In the LIC tournament, back to the NTC, it was St. Elmo over Neoga, 49-36. In the LIC tonight, it was Robinson over Flora, 69-58. Girls play, it was Weber beating Woodlawn, 43-34. And in the girls game here tonight, the JV, Mount Vernon won 30-23.
Scoreboard updates presented by Tony Wilton, State Farm Insurance. Of course, we appreciate his longtime support of Rams athletics here on WMIX. Tony is also glad to help your family with all of their insurance needs. Give his office a call. Find him on the web at TonyWilt.com or look for the white State Farm Jeep around town. So glad to have you with us. 37-31 is your score. The Lady Rams are up 6. The timeout was taken by the Crusaders. at the 5:12 mark of this fourth quarter, and Lady Rams were up 8 at one point here in this fourth quarter, and then had the foul underneath that allowed Althoff to get some free throws, but Lady Rams should have it out of the timeout, length of the floor to go. We'll see if they can get some more offense.
Well, you'd like to see Mount Vernon take care of the basketball a little bit better. I mean, already 12 turnovers in this second half, and there's still 5:12 to go. That's an issue, and that's what Mount Vernon did not do in the first half. Only had 7, but almost doubled in the second.
Community First Bank of the Heartland is the official voice of the Rams and Lady Rams and high school basketball on WMIX. 5:09 to play. Lady Rams get the inbound, trying to break the press. They'll throw up to the left side. It's going to be tipped out by Hanger. Did they see the tip? They did. It'll remain with the Lady Rams, and now a chance to put together some half-court offense.
This officiating crew is solid tonight.
Solid peepers. Again, when we say we can't see something, it's not because we're doubting them. It's because we can't see. Off the inbound backdoor play to Ryan. She has 2 more. It's 39-31.
Big inbounds play. Caught Althoff sleeping.
They were napping indeed. Off of the left side. Here we go. It's going to be Kaltwasser with it at the wing. Steps top the key. Throws back left side Cardenas. Off left block. She'll find Bromwell. Right elbow. Hawthorne will swing it near the right baseline. They get it right back to Bromwell from Hanger. High off the glass. No good. Rebound will be tipped to Scarborough. And they're going to fight for it here. We will have a foul. This foul will be on Bromwell, and that'll be her 3rd.
Good hustle by Mount Vernon to get that rebound. 5th team foul on Althoff.
Althoff coach Todd Hill does not like the call, but that is an accurate one. You can't just grab somebody's arm and expect to get the jump ball call. Instead, it's a foul. It's a 3rd, and it's a length of the floor inbound here for the Lady Rams at the 4:39 mark, up 8. 39-31. They will trap Scarborough. They turn it over. Kaltwasser will lean in and get the foul.
Oh, Mount Vernon has not been able to take care of the basketball. That was just, you can't make passes like that and expect people to trail and catch the basketball as they're sprinting the other way. Got to take care of the ball.
4:34 to play in the fourth. Kaltwasser back at the line, where she has been perfect here in the second half. First one's on the way, and it's good. Lead is 7 now, 39-32, 4:34 to play in the fourth quarter. We also owe you a Herrin Lake College Player of the Game. That'll come your way in our Schmidt Chevrolet Cadillac postgame show. RLC can save you thousands on your collegiate education. Find out which of the more than 100 degree and certificate programs is right for you at rlc.edu. Second free throw good, 6-point game, 39-33. Lady Rams turned over at half court. Cardenas intercepts. It's to Hanger to bring it across left side. Kaltwasser 3 is good. Kaltwasser nails a big 3 to cut in half. It's 39-36. The Lady Rams are trapped here along the baseline, and now we have a foul.
Oh, wow. Why did they give that foul? You've got Mount Vernon on the ropes. You got him on the run. You got him turning the ball over left and right, and you give a foul like that. Oh, my, that's not a good play.
That'll be foul number 6 on the Crusaders, number 3 on Kaltwasser. Their hot hand tonight. 4:13 to play in the fourth. They're going to trap again. Full court here by Althoff. They need to get the ball up the floor. This is haunted the Lady Rams here. Finally, Ryan will cross left of the circle. Crossover dribble, works to the elbow. Kicks out to Palmer off the left wing. They've done a good job keying in the second half on Aaliyah Palmer. They have Owens underneath. It'll be to Palmer. Bad pass will be picked away by Althoff, and now a jump ball. Nope, a foul. The same foul call that got Althoff a moment ago. The Lady Rams will pick up here.
They're just not taking care of the basketball. The guards get it across the timeline, and then they start dribbling around and let the Althoff defense come at them and fast and furious, and then they don't take care of the ball. Again, another case.
Another case where you're fortunate not to have Kimber Hill in the ball game and squandering that opportunity. Cardenas with it off the left, looking left, now comes right at the elbow, kicks off to Hanker. Good ball fake to the free throw line, up to the top, Kaltwasser. Backs it out with a right-hand dribble, 3:30 to play in the fourth quarter, 39-36 is your score. Lady Rams lead is now just 3 on a 5-0 Althoff run. Left side. What are they going to do here? They're going to hold on to it. Cardenas into the corner, Kaltwasser to tie on a 3, good. Wow. We saw this happen on this very floor, I believe, a year ago. Lady Rams are unable to move the basketball, almost turn it over. And here comes Hawthorne up to find Palmer. She realizes the pressure behind her. Throws back to the circle now for Ryan. We are tied at 39 with 3:02 to play in the fourth quarter. Not the way the Lady Rams saw this going, but they are exhausted. But both teams have played their starters most of the game. Not very many breathers for either team. 2:50 to play in the fourth quarter. Again, 39-39. Presented by Community First Bank as Ryan tiptoes the sideline, comes baseline, looks for Cuiava. Dangerous pass, free throw line. Falls to the basketball, no call. Althoff will pick it up. Across the front court we go. It's going to be Kaltwasser off the right. Her runner's going to be short. Bromwell puts it back up, and no good. Rebound will come underneath. Nobody there to get it. Has it tipped away. Does Cardenas. Saved by Scarborough, but then Plingles it right off. Wild basketball here. Lady Rams will steal it back. It'll be Ryan across the timeline. Races up the right side. Hands off to Palmer. Off glass. Good. Wow.
Helter-skelter basketball right now. Neither team in much of an offensive set.
With 5 locations in Mount Vernon, Dick, Sinai, and Woodlawn, Community First Bank is proud to be the official voice of high school basketball on WMIX. 2:05 to play in the fourth quarter. Althoff down 2, 41-39. Helter-skelter's the only way to describe it. Hanger with it off to the right, looking inside Bromwell. She's looking to tie off right glass. Nope, rolls off back iron. Rebound out of bounds. No, should be out of bounds off Althoff. They pick it up. Lady Rams did have possession, but it should have been out of bounds. It is, and Lady Rams will reset here, length of the floor.
Well, here comes the pressure. Very simple. If Mount Vernon can handle the pressure and take care of the basketball, they got a shot.
Just lax, tired play from the Lady Rams here with 1:48 to play in the fourth, and that's going to be a foul on Hawthorne. This will be number 7. This will send Claire Ryan to the line to shoot the 1 in bonus, and we will tell you. We're in the WMIX Sports Mobile Studios tonight, driven by Ford Square, 1501 Broadway in Mount Vernon. How about that all-new redesigned 2013 Ford Escape? The king of the crossovers is at Ford Square. 1:47 to play in the fourth. 41-39, 2-point ball game. Ryan's at the line to shoot the 1 in bonus. First one rims out. Won't get a second. The rebound will go to the Crusaders. Cardenas picks it up with 1:44 to play in the fourth. 41-39. Lady Rams on top. Kaltwasser crossover dribble, left elbow, throws outside. We'll have a timeout. Althoff. This timeout is presented by the Medicine Shop, 2339 Broadway in Mount Vernon. Family owned for more than 30 years. 1:36 to go. 2-point ball game, 41-39. Lady Rams squandered a chance at the free throw line there on a 1 in bonus, and now Althoff will have a great opportunity here with just 1:36 to go. And they will have it out of their own timeout. Follow us on Twitter.
You got to take care of the basketball. I mean, it's just Mount Vernon in the second half alone, 17 turnovers. You can't do that. You can't do that at home whether you're on the road or not. I mean, number one, if you take care of the basketball and get it down the floor, run an offensive set, and go to the line, you got to make free throws. And Mount Vernon right now not doing those two things. The guards or somebody have to step up and handle the basketball.
Althoff's done what teams have discovered you have to do. Pressure the guards of the Lady Rams. 41-39. Lady Rams are up just 2. 96 seconds to play here in the fourth quarter. Trying to hang on and trying to stay undefeated in South 7 Conference play. 16-5 are the Lady Rams. 7-10 are the Lady Crusaders. Without their star, Kimber Hill tonight. 3 minutes shy of the top of the hour on 94.1 WMIX FM. Mount Vernon, Marion, Carbondale. A free service from Withers Broadcasting. Chris Hugo with Danny Czerwinski alongside Jeff Crow with us here in the WMIX Sports Studios. Avery Barton back in Mount Vernon. Coming around off the inbound, left to right. It'll be to the right wing from Hanger off the dribble. Throws to the top to Weilbacher. Back off to the right wing. Kaltwasser thought about the three. Dribbles in, throws up a runner. Good.
Wow.
She ties it back at 41. It's been Kaltwasser tonight with 26 for the Crusaders. 1:18 to play in the fourth quarter. Lady Rams, I don't think, can handle overtime. Left of the circle is Ryan. Dribbles back into her man. Lost the dribble. Regains control. It'll be corralled by Cuiava. Jump ball favors the Crusaders. Big turnover.
You cannot dribble into the defender with the ball out in front of you, and that's Mount Vernon's issue in this second half a lot. And that's why the turnovers have come fast and furious here for the Lady Rams.
With 1:08 to go in the fourth quarter, we are tied at 41. A fast and furious comeback by the Crusaders, or should I say Rachel Kaltwasser, who has been everything they've needed out of her tonight. Tied at 41, Hanger across the timeline. We drop below the 1 minute mark. Turns around toward the top of the key. Almost had it tipped away, recovers, throws off to the right side for Kaltwasser. Dribbles past, blows past the defender, throws up a runner, no good. Rebound underneath. Bromwell comes away with it. It's going to be a lopsided 2, no good off the left side by Cardenas. Rebound to Kelby Kay, racing up the right side. Across the timeline with 44, tipped out of bounds by the Crusaders. It'll be Lady Ram basketball. 42.5 seconds left to go. We are in regulation the fourth quarter, 41-41. And the Lady Rams need to inbound here. Front full court has not been kind. Need to do something in the half court. It's to Ryan off to the right with 42 seconds. We are tied at 41. Good hard screen up top. And now Ryan's going to veer off to the right side, trying to get to the bucket. Looks to the back door, not in shooting range, but Scarborough gets it to the left wing for Owens. 26 seconds to play in regulation. We're tied at 41. Lady Rams trying to stay undefeated here in the South 7. We have a timeout on the floor. This timeout's presented by the Medicine Shop, 2339 Broadway in Mount Vernon. Wow.
Yep, Mount Vernon's got no one to blame. Gave up that 8-9 point lead. Turnovers have killed him. Now they may have his final shot here at the end of the game if they got a chance to win it.
And there's no doubt about that whatsoever. And, of course, with 5 Jefferson County branches and responsive quality service for all of your accounts, Community First Bank would like to be the first to say welcome back to personal banking. Member FDIC, 22.6 seconds left in regulation. We are tied at 41. Lady Rams were up 39-31. A 10-2 run. Thinking about that one. A 10-2 run sees us tied at 41 with 22.6 seconds left to go. And Lady Rams just could not handle the pressure from Althoff. That was their game plan. They've executed it well. Side out of bounds in the front court. It'll come from the far sideline. Who will inbound from the Lady Rams? It'll be Owens, Cuiava, Scarborough, Palmer, and Ryan. It'll be Cuiava to trigger as we expected. We're going to have to scoot here and try to make a play. 22.6 seconds left. Fourth quarter action, tied at 41 at the Shot Center in Belleville. It'll be a quick inbound to Ryan. She's going to try to come baseline. She's stranded. Gives back to Cuiava. Somehow maintained the dribble off the far wing. Now she dribbles back, throws up the free throw line. Good! Kelby Kay puts the Lady Rams on top, 43-41 with 10. Racing across the timeline and a timeout. Althoff. Good call there. Call the timeout after you get across half court. Now you put together half court offense here with the Medicine Shop timeout. Of course, the Medicine Shop reminds you that this year make a resolution to support your local community and businesses like the Medicine Shop, family owned for more than 30 years. Less than 10 seconds to go. Althoff with her look for the tie or the game winner with down 2.
Kelby Kay's been the leader all night. Stepped up there and knocked that shot down with no problem.
I think she's making a case to get an honor in our
postgame show.
Case is over
in my book.
With 5 Jefferson County branches, of course, you know about Community First Bank of the Heartland, but did you know that for personal banking, they have personal bankers Bria and Debbie Ashby in Mount Vernon. See them, and they will welcome you back to personal banking. Member FDIC. 9.7 seconds to go in the fourth quarter. Chris Hugo with Danny Czerwinski alongside. And, Danny, this is a pivotal matchup right now between these two teams, but it's come down to a fever pitch.
Come down to one final shot. It'd be interesting. I don't think if you're Mount Vernon, you want to go to overtime. I think if Althoff scores here and ties it up, you're going to be in some trouble. You got to pressure the perimeter, make Althoff waste as much time as possible around the perimeter. And if they get a shot up or off, you got to box out and not let them have a putback.
We'll see how it works here. 9.7 seconds left to go in regulation. 43-41 is your score. It's a quick inbound left corner. Kaltwasser tries for the win. It's blocked by Cuiava with 7. It'll be recovered underneath. Here comes Kaltwasser. Turnaround, no good. Bromwell gets the rebound. She is almost fouled on the way up, and she will be fouled with 9/10 of a second.
Wow. Quick shot, and like I said, you cannot give Mount Althoff a second shot on the rebound, and Mount Vernon let that go. Third shot, and Bromwell was fouled. And we'll go to the line to shoot 2. I expect Coach Lonan maybe to waste a timeout or 2 here.
At the line will be with 9/10 of a second. Alana Bromwell to try to tie it. Down 2. Here comes her first. It's no good.
That's going to be trouble.
Timeout,
Jeff Lonan, like I said.
Timeouts presented by the Medicine Shop, 2339 Broadway in Mount Vernon. Of course, Eric Clack and the staff offered the fully staffed pharmacy as well as home medical equipment. Stop on in and see them. They are proud supporters of the Mount Vernon Rams. Chris Hugo with Danny Czerwinski alongside. How about Avery Barton back at our Mount Vernon studio? Jeff Crow is with us here in the WMIX Sports Mobile Studios, bringing you the video on WMIXSports.com, where the internet seems to be non-existent over the last few minutes. But we are doing what we can with what we have.
With 9/10 of a second left, she's obviously going to have to miss it. It's going to have to be more of a lob miss where it bounces up in the air and somebody can jump up. Not sure with 9/10 of a second somebody can just jump up and tip it in, or if somebody can run it. You got to wait till the ball hits the rim. Everybody's got to wait to hit that. If you're Mount Vernon and once she misses it, even if you don't get the rebound, just tip it away. Tip it somewhere else, time's going to run out.
9/10 of a second, and Danny described it perfectly, what they are going to have to do, but what they have to do and what they're going to be able to do could be two different things here with 9/10 of a second left. Community First Bank of the Heartland brings it to you here on WMIX. Bromwell at the line, trailing 43-41 with 9/10 of a second. Going to have to miss. Lady Rams are going to have to tip the rebound. She will miss. Hits the backboard. Uh-oh. Has to hit rim. It did not.
Nope.
It'll be Lady Rams.
We got to put 9/10 of a second back on it.
It will not be over.
It will not be over. The game's not over yet. The ball, they're going to have to inbound it underneath with 9/10 of a second left.
Let's see what happens here. 9/10 of a second left to go. Bromwell could not hit iron. Threw it off the backboard. They put 9/10 of a second back on the clock, and these guys are great. They know what they're doing and getting things settled down here before anything could get out of hand. They've done a great job of explaining it to both coaches. So with 9/10 of a second left to go, it cannot end like that because technically it was a violation, and therefore clock cannot run. So 9/10 of a second left to go here. Lady Rams trying to preserve this win, 43-41. And we'll have a timeout to discuss it. I don't blame Jeff Lon one bit for calling the timeout here.
I would not throw this ball into the back court. This ball's going to go to the other end towards Mount Vernon's goal. If somebody touches it down there, good for them. They have to throw it three-quarter court to go in.
I think you're exactly right. Actually, I don't think. I know.
Even if somebody tips it down here, by the time they tip it, grab it, and throw it back up, that 9/10 is going to go quick.
Exactly.
If the clock starts.
And why give them the there's that to remember.
Mm-hmm. Not saying
well, no,
or
but
implying.
It's human reaction.
Yep.
And this is a heated situation.
You're on the road.
Dramatic down the stretch, and things like that can happen. But 9/10 of a second left to go, and you're exactly right. You don't want to give them a chance to possibly tip in. Throw it down. If they catch it, odds are highly against a three-quarter court shot going in, but stranger things have happened. 9/10 of a second left to go here. The Lady Rams looking for a win in South 7 Conference play on the road. Community First Bank of the Heartland is our proud official voice of Rams and Lady Rams athletics. 9/10 left to go. It'll be a length of the floor inbound. Cuiava, Owens, Palmer, Ryan, and Scarborough are going to set up here in the front court. So Cuiava will trigger.
Pass.
They're going to try to break away. It's in the corner and a quick foul. Time will expire. So they will not shoot the free throws, and the Lady Rams win this 143-41. You got to give them credit for the gutsy effort. I know they almost let it slip away, but it was still a gutsy effort for girls that, for the most part, played 32 minutes apiece. It's a Lady Ram victory. We'll tell you all about it in the Schmidt Chevrolet Cadillac postgame show coming up next. 43-41 is your final. Lady Rams are now 17-5 and 7-0 in the South 7. We'll take a break, come back. This is Lady Rams basketball from WMIX Sports.
I'm meteorologist Dave Bowers. We'll look at your next ride weather. Turning cloudy tonight, a bit of freezing drizzle and flurries late. A low at 23. Tomorrow, still pockets of freezing drizzle early, so watch for icy spots. Otherwise, clouds will give way to sunshine. Not as cold in the afternoon, a high of 38. Mostly clear and cold tomorrow night, from 16 to 20. And then on Saturday, lots of sunshine and cold. High temperature only 31. Next ride weather from WMIX, Mount Vernon, Illinois.
What is good sports talk, really? Around these parts, it's the WMIX Saturday Sports Show. Every Saturday morning after the 8 o'clock news, with a vast assortment of interviews and knowledgeable in-studio discussion. It's the most content-driven local sports show on the radio dial. And it's every Saturday morning after the 8 o'clock news, only on AM 940 and WMIXSports.com, where you can listen on your computer, smartphone, or any device. It's all made possible by Crossroads Community Hospital. It's more than a hospital. It's what healthcare should be.
Did your bank recently stop offering free checking? People's National Bank still has a free checking with the added convenience of a Visa check card, online banking, bill pay, MoneyPass, and mobile banking. Stop by People's National Bank located at 413 South 34th Street in Mount Vernon today for details on how to get your free checking account.
People's National Bank, serving Southern Illinois since 1909. Member FDIC, non-usage fees may apply. America is a nation on wheels. Everyone has at least one automobile. We use them for shopping, work, everything we do. But they can be a threat. Some accidents can't be prevented. Your professional Pekin Insurance Agency, Page Insurance on Crownview in Mount Vernon, can help protect you from a large financial loss when an accident happens. Call Page Insurance today at 242-7000 about low-cost auto insurance from Pekin Insurance. Ask them about the many money-saving discounts that are available. Depend on your hometown professionals. Pekin Insurance.
The Medicine Shop Pharmacy offers convenience and great service, all for the same cost. Our pharmacy staff is so helpful. They're always ready to answer any questions you may have. You'll never wait hours for your prescription. We'll get you in and out in just minutes. Or, for added convenience, use one of our 2 drive-through windows. For those folks who prefer to stay home, our delivery service will bring the medications to your front door or your workplace. Here's pharmacist and pharmacy owner Eric Black to tell you more.
Home delivery does make us stand out from the crowd. Independents like the medicine shop offer home delivery. People find that so convenient. And not just seniors, but also busy professionals. Delivery to work or to their home once they get home in the evening. It's just a service that sets us apart from our competition, absolutely.
It's so easy to transfer your prescriptions. All it takes is a phone call from you, and we'll take care of the rest. The Medicine Shop Pharmacy accepts Medco, TRICARE, Express Scripts, and many other 90-day plans. The Medicine Shop, 2339 Broadway in Mount Vernon.
This is Lady Rams basketball on WMIX. The Schmidt Chevrolet Cadillac postgame show starts now.
And we welcome you back inside the Shot Center on the campus of Althoff Catholic High School. A dandy tonight as the Lady Rams control their destiny in the South 7 Conference. They are now 7-0 in conference play, 17-5 overall, and a great chance to escape the South 7 Conference season with an outright crown. Of course, the worst they could do now is tie for the conference, of course, now that everybody at least has 3 losses. But Marion, Cahokia, and Centralia is still on the schedule for the Lady Rams. Chris Hugo with Danny Czerwinski in the Schmidt Chevrolet Cadillac postgame show. DC, it was a great win for the Lady Rams. Sloppy at times, but they get it done.
Yeah, got it done. It's not a matter of how much you survive the turnovers. Some missed free throws down the stretch. Althoff had a good look at things at the end, but Mount Vernon survives on the road. This is a huge, huge win for Mount Vernon tonight.
Big win indeed. We have one break to take here on our post-game show. We'll come back, get you your Heartland Accounting post-game stats. Schmidt Chevrolet Cadillac post-game show will roll on. 43-41 is your final. Lady Rams remain undefeated in South 7 Conference play. With Danny, I'm Chris. Jeff is with us as well. Avery Barton back at our Mount Vernon studio. We'll come back after the break. This is Lady Rams basketball from WMIX Sports.
With senior hospitals, trusted physicians, and dedicated staff, it's clear that our local healthcare industry is helping to make our community stronger every day. Hi, I'm Terry Prosize, a commercial lender and healthcare banking specialist at Community First Bank. I'm putting over 20 years of healthcare and business experience to work for our medical community and local businesses. Whether you have an expanding physician practice, an existing business, or hoping to start a new business, I have the financial prescription for you.
Community First Bank with locations in Mount Vernon, Woodlawn, and Dixonitis. Welcome back to Personal Banking. Denver FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
The all-new 2013 Dodge Dart continues to be the talk of the automotive world. Hi, Roy Schmidt Dodge dealer, King City Chrysler Center, Mount Vernon. The Dart's all-new driver-centric interior boasts an intuitive, fluid layout designed to be both beautiful and ergonomic. Outside, the Dart expresses an impressive level of visual drama that will be sure to get you noticed on the highway. See our growing selection of in-stock Dodge Darts as they arrive to our showroom. Or you can always stop by and see one of our sales associates at King City Chrysler Center at 1603 Broadway in Mount Vernon, Illinois to arrange a test drive. There is something for everyone here at King City Chrysler Center, and see us online at kingcitychrysler.com.
Are you interested in a career in the culinary arts but can never afford the high cost of cooking school? Red Lake College has a low-cost recipe for success. For as little as $5,500 per year, you can get a quality culinary arts education in your own backyard. That even includes books, tuition, class fees, and supplies. Learn to master domestic fare, pastry, and forward cuisine in Ina, Illinois. Save thousands on a culinary arts education at Red Lake College. For more information, log on to rlc.edu/culinary arts.
This is Lady Rams basketball on WMIX, powered by Community First Bank.
And we welcome you back to the Schmidt Chevrolet Cadillac postgame show. Lady Rams win on the road here at Althoff, 43-41. Jeff Lonan, head coach of the Lady Rams, joins us now. And Jeff, looked like there for a second things were going to get away, but I mean you called enough timeout. You called the timeouts at the right times to get everything set straight and down the stretch. Flawless basketball over the last minute and a half from the Lady Rams allowed you to win this basketball game.
Yeah, and I'm really proud of our kids. I mean, you know, this is a look. It's you can throw out what happened in Shagnon when you come over here, and even without Kimber, they played us tougher tonight than they did over there with Kimber. And I don't, no disrespect to her, but you know, when you play people on their home floor in the South 7, it doesn't matter whether it's girls or boys or checkers or chess or baseball or softball. You go on the road in the South 7, and you're going to have this happen, even if on paper you might be a little bit better. And you know, the key tonight was just remaining calm. And that's the whole deal. I mean, you got to stay calm, and that's, I can't emphasize that enough with this group, is they do not respond well if you're excited and you're over emotional and things like that. So we don't raise our voice down there. We kept them calm, and I think that really paid off there in the last minute, because they got it tied twice. I think it was twice, and each time we came back, and Kelby, how about Kelby just responded so big with that last basket there, and you know, it's just the rest is history. And you know, tonight we are guaranteed a piece of that South 7 championship, guys, and I think that needs to be mentioned.
It is mentioned.
It's been mentioned probably about 15 times.
I'm sure it has.
Before you got up here, but
I'm sure it has. I'm not sure the people here realize that, because I didn't have anybody at all say a word to me about it walking out. That was so maybe they don't know.
Maybe that's not such a bad thing.
Maybe it's not. I don't know. But I'll tell you what, I'm pretty proud of those girls in there, and this is a goal that they set a long time ago. It's a goal we set as a group of coaches 4 years ago, and tonight we at least got a piece of it, and it'll be a good trip home because of that. Very proud of the kids.
Well, and of course, your next game is Mattoon on Saturday. We'll talk about it on Saturday Sports Show Saturday morning. But you have the Green Wave coming into Shagnon Gym Saturday night afternoon game. I know you kind of have to look to that one almost immediately, but how sweet it is to come into Althoff, get a big win here on the road tonight, and of course a tough place to play, a tough environment, not to mention a tough team. But Lady Rams were able to hold on. I know they were exhausted, but I know that 8-0 run, it turned into a 10-2 run, could have been harmful, but they gutted it out, and they reached down deep and pulled it up when they needed to most, and got a big win here tonight.
And they put so much pressure on our guards. I mean, the whole game. I mean, they pressed the whole game. And, you know, I take exception to anybody who would say that, you know, our guards, you know, were shaky tonight or failed us, because as many plays as those guards maybe gave up tonight on our side, and it was all our guards, they made up for it with a lot of good ones. And they're fighting that pressure. And I'm telling you, Althoff is quick. Those guards are quick. They're quicker than our guards. And it was very hard to get into anything at times. I mean, especially just in the half court. You know, they pressured our wings, and we had to figure out ways to get in anything. And they disrupted a lot of the things that we wanted to do. And they also pressed us defensively the whole game, full court. I mean, you know, you're going to have turnovers. This is just the nature of the beast in this game. And we had some tonight, but, you know, the kids as a group did enough to win, and that's the bottom line. And they wanted this game more than any game they've played all year, I promise you. I promise you, when they were at Highland the other night, when they got beat by Highland, they weren't thinking about getting beat by Highland when that was over. We had to talk about Althoff as soon as that horn went off. And we had a great practice yesterday. We had no idea coming over here who was going to start for them or what. We knew, but we didn't realize Kimber was going to be out. And then, you know, that threw a little bit of a different plan at us. But nevertheless, Althoff played very hard. And our guys could have choked that up there in the end, and they didn't. And, you know, that's why they're 7-0 in the conference. And I think they deserve a lot of credit.
A lot of credit indeed. Congratulations on 7-0 in the South 7, 17-5 overall. And we'll talk to you Saturday morning before that big game against Mattoon at home.
It is a big game, but the bigger ones are going to come next week when we play Centralia and Marion, correct? Is that Marion and Cahokia is the following week, I believe. I don't know. I take them one at a time. But, you know, we aren't going to be happy now, you know, at 7-0. We still got to go perform in the conference. We still got to get us another win. We don't want to share this thing. We want to rent it outright. and that's the new point of emphasis now is, hey, you got a piece. Now you got to win it outright. And we got to just go, might as well do it against Centralia on Tuesday night. I noticed Roger was here tonight scouting. So I promise you he'll give us his best shot on Tuesday, and we have to be ready.
Have to be ready at the CHS Arena on Tuesday night. And, of course, congratulations also on getting the #1 seed in the Herrin Regional.
You know, I want to thank my buddy Paul Wilcoxon for texting me that on the bus today, because at 3:50 it wasn't up when we left, and then at 4 apparently it went up, and he texted me, and that's nice. But, you know, #1 seeds can be you know, that can be tough too. Sometimes teams would rather play from a 2 or 3 because there's not much pressure. 1 puts a little pressure on you because, you know, now everybody thinks you're supposed to win. So, you know, that's a new position for us. So we've got to be able to maturely handle that and, you know, not let that go to our heads or let that affect our preparation just because we're going to be the ones with the target on our back. So we got a long way to go. But tonight was a special one. And there's a lot of hours and a lot of Gatorades in the summer and a lot of miles and a lot of dollars paid to tournaments and a lot of sweat and a lot of ups and a lot of downs that went into getting us to this point this year. And you know, it's pretty, just being who I am, I'm lucky tonight because I got to see this all come to fruition. And next week we hope to finish it out and get into that regional and do well.
There you go. Congratulations, Jeff Lon, head coach of the Lady Rams, who joins us on your Schmidt Chevrolet Cadillac postgame show. We need to take a look at your Heartland Accounting postgame stats here on your postgame and see just how the Lady Rams won this game 43-41 over the Althoff Lady Crusaders with our Heartland Accounting postgame stats.
For Mount Vernon, they were 15-26 from 2-point range, 58%, 2 of 5 from the arc for 40. Lady Rams go 17 of 31 from the field in the game, 55%. Althoff was 9 of 35 from 2-point range, 26%, only 4 of 15 from the arc for 27%. Althoff goes 13 of 50 from the field for 26%. Free throw shooting, Mount Vernon 5 out of 7, 71%. Althoff 11 of 14 for 79. Rebounding went to Mount Vernon 30-24. Turnovers, Mount Vernon had 25. Althoff had 14. Althoff had 4 players scoring the game. Rachel Coltwasser had 26 to lead the way, 12 in the first half, 14 in the second half. Alana Bromwell had 9, followed by Anna Hanger 4, and Mary Cardenas had 2. The Mount Vernon Lady Rams were led in scoring tonight by Kelby Kuyaba with 14 points. Hannah Owens had 10, Aaliyah Palmer 8, Claire Ryan 7, and Courtney Scarborough 4 as the Lady Rams win the night 43-41.
Those stats are calculated by Heartland Accounting. Find them at 3000 Broadway, Suite 2B. They are your small business experts. Get started right with Heartland Accounting. Proud sponsors of the Mount Vernon Lady Rams. That's pretty well going to do it for us, except for one final thing. Our Herrin Lake College player of the game, I think, without a shadow of a doubt, is Kelby Kuyava.
Got to be. Kelby Kuyava definitely has to be player of the game. She hit some big shots early, big shots late, and then made some good defensive plays, and Kelby definitely earned that honor tonight.
For over more than 100 degree certificate programs, find out which one's right for you for Herrin Lake College, RLC.edu. Log on, see how you can save thousands. Kelby Kuyava, our player of the game. Lady Rams improved to 17-5 overall. They're 7-0 in the South 7. Althoff will drop to 7-11, 3-3 in the South 7 Conference. I am Chris Hugo with Danny Czerwinski and Jeff Crow tonight from Belleville. Avery Barton did a great job in our Mount Vernon studio. Reminding you of your final score: the Mount Vernon Lady Rams 43, Althoff 41. So long from St. Clair County.